Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. Hope that you can all hear me out there and that you're all having a nice, enjoyable day wherever you are in the world. It's good to be back on the live stream on the weekend. And it is, of course, the evening here in the UK, but I know we've got Eddie from the States, who's probably late afternoon, and Ralph's here as well, bright and early in the morning. Thanks for joining me, everyone, for this playthrough of Nemesis, which I don't think I need to preface at this point because this is, in fact, part 3 of Nemesis, the part 3 of Nemesis, the third attempt at this mission. The mission where it's made infinitely harder because at the end of the last mission, I left the ship on fire without realizing, of course, after I woke up from hyperspace, that the ship would still be on fire, which is a major problem. Hey, the NE4s, thanks for joining in. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, you'll see, you might notice I have a shiner up here over my eye, and that was a really stupid accident that we won't get into, but it just meant that I had to cancel my live streams this week and sort of make sure that I was all well and there was no serious damage other than sort of superficial damage. So that's fine. There's nothing to worry about. I will be making a full recovery. But until then, I am still taking some medication. Hopefully it won't make me too woozy to get out of this situation here. But maybe it will give me a new clarity of vision. Maybe I'll be maybe the my drug-addled brain will actually see some opportunities here to resolve this situation that my sober mind could not. So fingers crossed. And note this is all legal prescribed drugs, obviously. Without a doubt. That's the caveat. So anyway, Sniper Elgato, thanks for joining me in the chat. I did not see Quackalope's review about Nemesis. Sorry, NA4s, I did not see it. But I stand by our original reviews. There were some of the early ones we did, and you know, I mean, I know that it can be a sort of divisive game, but I think overall, I so we just gotta hopefully that will be our only technical issue of the evening. So all of those mechanisms are just kind of a backdrop to create this really sort of fun, you know, thematic experience with really enjoyable player interaction. At least for me, you know, Ollie doesn't like the player interaction in Nemesis, and he doesn't want to play it anymore, which is of course absolutely fine. It is a personal preference, and whether you're into that kind of stuff. You know, could you have a similar kind of experience without all of the Nemesis, you know, ooh, without all of the Nemesis foofara? Yeah, probably, but you know, I like the theme, I like the alien stuff, and I find it very enjoyable. It does mean that as a solo cooperative game, I find it less appealing. But you know what? I really enjoy playing it with you guys, and you guys enjoy playing it with me. So we're all here together to see if we can get this cabling laid and these fires put out. So I'm going to draw 5 cards for each of my characters. We've got Mechanic and Soldier again, and they haven't resolved their situation yet. I haven't picked a first player. I'll draw 5 cards, and we'll let... First player is supposed to be random. So... Oh. I will go 1, 2, silence, 3, 4, noise. 3, 4, noise! Soldier's going to be our first player. Alright, cool. I don't know if the cooperative mode's actually like you can pick. I can't remember. The border's a bit more colorful. Yeah, I can see that, Eddie. It can sometimes be a bit tricky to see where the corridors are. Of course, you don't really do a lot with the corridors anyway. They can just be lines, but it's nice to have the theme. And, you know, it does capture the theme of what it's doing really, really well. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, what's that game? We played it a bunch a while back. Then I sold my copy. I want to say it's called Escape from the Aliens in Outer Space. It's the hidden movement game where the alien player... It's a one versus many but as the players are killed, they become aliens, and you're all chasing yourself around the ship. And you give each other's clues based on the areas you move over and the noise that you make. I think it's called Escape from the Aliens in Outer Space. And we enjoyed that somewhat, but I think, it comes back to, again, like, I think that has even less overall appeal than Nemesis, because it's a one versus many, and someone doesn't... There's a lot of people... You need a very specific kind of player who likes to be the one on their own all the time. Is that the Flying Frog game? I'm not sure who published it. Alright, so we got search, computer skills, fast repairs, search, and technical corridors over here on the mechanic. And we've got full auto search, covering fire, interruption, nerves of steel over here on the soldier. So for those of you who haven't caught one of these Nemesis streams before, I'm attempting this mission for the third time, so I'm not going over all the story bits that we covered in the very first playthrough of this mission, but we're just getting straight into it to see how well we can do. Ralph, I also have ordered the player map, but it's coming, I think, with my Nemesis Lockdown set, so that won't be for a little while yet. I mean, my board is super beat up. You probably can't tell on camera, though, so it should be fine. Okay, well, I don't need full auto or covering fire yet. Interruption's always super useful to have in this cooperative mode. Nerves of Steel is useful, actually, because it means we can ignore a surprise attack, which is super useful. Have we got this camera on? There we go. Alright, cool. So, with this in mind, I still need to just put out these fires and find the fire extinguisher room. I have, once again, randomized all of the rooms, so I don't know which ones are where. In my first attempt at this mission, I wandered right into the alien nest there, which is a calamity. My second attempt, I think this was like a super useful room. I can't remember which one, but the problem is that it's randomized again, so I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be. I'm gonna go start getting... Maybe we'll start over this side this time. I always go that way first, and it never winds up well. Maybe we could start exploring these two rooms. I think I always just go up here because the most empty rooms are up there. There's always one of the things that always kind of sticks at the back of my mind as well with this map is that one of the level 1 rooms is not present, which is nuts. Like, to be missing one of the level 1 rooms, it seems weird. Oh no, but the level 2 rooms are the essential rooms. Yeah, there's a level 2 room missing as well, I think, right? Have I set this up correctly? Yeah, I have. So, yeah. I don't know why... I can never remember which ones are the essential rooms. It's the level 2 rooms, right? No, it's not. It's the level 1 rooms, yeah. Because the level 1s are on the outside. So it's always, yeah. I just hope that it's not the fire control room that's missing. But we won't know unless we start exploring. So that in mind, maybe we just do a heckin' runner over here and see what's going on. So I'm gonna give up covering fire in full auto to do actually no, I'm not gonna give up 2. I'm gonna give up 1 to just run in here. Aha! What happens if you draw a fire token and the room's already on fire? Can you just ignore it? Is that feels right? I can just ignore that, right? Well, I don't know what I've done with the rulebook, so I guess I'll just have to ignore it. It's gonna say something super mean like spread fire to every room that you're in, isn't it? This has never happened before. It does... I do wish they had a little, handy-dandy summary of these tokens, some more obvious. Flame marker! No, that's the flame marker. Where's the explore token? Sorry, guys. Place a fire marker in the room. Fine. If you're instructed to place another one, nothing happens. Cool. For once, they've given me a break, which surprises me. Okay. So we're going to roll for noise. And it's a 4. So noise is going out into this corridor here. That's fine. I'm not worried. All right. Fire control room. Oh, come on. All right. That's going to be a problem. We have been slimed. Right, well, there's literally no reason to stay in this room other than it would cause the mechanic to make one less noise. I'm pretty sure if I stay here, I take a light wound, don't I? So we'll just move on real quick. We'll drop full auto to run on into the next room over here. And the door slams shut. Awesome. This is off to a very typical start. For those of you who have been here before, you know that the real nemesis of Nemesis are the doors. Come on, man. I didn't want to go that way anyway. It's fine. Wonder if we can get a little view of this already getting off to a very typical start for me. God damn it. That's noise in corridor 3, which is the air vents. The technical corridors, even. Gosh darn it. This is going to be the whole playthrough. Me sitting here going, gosh darn it. It's just my polite way of letting off steam when things go this way in this game. Ralph, you're right. I couldn't get one turn into the game without a door coming at me. One turn. God damn it. Alright. And then we reveal what the room is. Brilliant. I mean, I guess I should have known that the room covered in slime would be next to the nest. At least, actually, maybe this door's a good thing. Although I don't know if you guys remember last time, literally the last time I streamed this game, I went into the nest and then I was like, oh, the first event card I'm going to draw is if someone's in the nest, the queen appears, right? And that's exactly the event card I drew. It's just uncanny. Love this game. Alright, well, at least that room's not on fire. That's the 2 actions for our soldier, though, so he is done. And so we're off to... I think that music is a bit too late. That sounds like the music that should have come on when the nest came out. But I think we're over to our mechanic. He's going to have a wander into the... I need to find yellow rooms as well, actually, and get items from the yellow rooms. This one, the airlock here, has 2 items left in it, which is good. But I think, yeah, maybe it'd be better to go around here then. Go in here. Do I have search? I do have search. I have 2 searches, actually. So maybe we just go in here and search for fire extinguishers. That seems reasonable. So I'll give up... Well, we can do... No, I'll give up fast repairs to go into here. Dun 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 dun. And it's a 4, so the alien is following me from the hibernatorium. And now we can... God, what is this song? Probably need to take this off of my horror playlist. All right. Now we're going to get some yellow items. Please be fire extinguishers, please. Just, I would love some fire extinguishers. Oh, these can be used to... Can these be used to make fire extinguishers? Chemicals. Chemicals can be used to craft flamethrower, Molotov cocktail, and antidote. Those are not helpful to me, those things. I mean, I guess I take a chemicals, right? And then we go again. No, wait, that's 2 actions. That was fast repairs and search. And now we have to wait till next turn to search again. And we're back to our friend the soldier. Come on, soldier man. What did I do with the turn order aids? Did I? I did. Okay. Well, we're not sticking around in the nest because I don't want that event coming in. So I guess I'm going to give up. I mean, I suppose I should give up the search card to go into the cockpit because I'm not going to be doing any searching there. I can not search. Can I search in rooms that are on fire? I always forget. Ooh. But I think that maybe it's worth going into the engine control room and just searching. Also, I'll trigger that event right away. And maybe even the soldier can just start laying wire. Maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know. I think I've always tried to keep them together and be very cautious. And it's not really worked out because I've run out of time. Actually, no, it's not worked out because everyone's died before I've managed to pull off anything useful. You can search rooms that are on fire. Good note. I suppose if you do, though, you'll always be hit by the fire because you can't, unless you start in the room. But if you started in the room, you ended around in the room. So, yeah, you'd have to move in, search, and then get hit by fire. Yeah, I've also got... I suppose if I do go search, though, at least I might get some change of clothes. So... yeah, but I don't have enough cards. A pain in the butt. I'll give up interruption to move into the cockpit, where we shall roll for noise. We've made it all the way to the cockpit. Oh, that's the wrong camera. There we go. On the other end of the table. And that's a 4. Which means that the alien is also following me from the nest. Great. I'm not going to... I mean, I suppose I could move into the... I don't have enough cards, really. Maybe I end my turn here, or end my turn here, in my part of the game here, on 2 cards. Yeah, I always get... Because it's rounds and phases, and it's rounds and turns in this game, but they've used them backwards, isn't it? So if I end my turn here in the cockpit, I'll draw some more cards, and then maybe go into the... I can't use room actions, though. I probably can't use the room action while it's on fire, either. Yeah, because the problem with these EMP pulses that I always forget about, and you can't shoot your gun, you can't use the room action on the turns with the EMP pulses. Oh, this is a hard mission, guys. Okay, let me have a think. Does the soldier continue into the... I suppose if I end one round... If I make this my last round, then... If I make this my last round, then I'll only be taking 1 fire damage. And then I can begin next round by moving out of the room. So maybe that's just a price we've got to pay. Because he could actually head down to the engines and start laying the cabling, coming back up. Like sort of almost doing it in reverse, giving the mechanic time to put out the fires. Hey Rory, thanks for dropping in on the stream. Still feeling a little bit woozy, but overall better um, than I did earlier in the week, so that's good. Well enough, at least, to get frustrated at Nemesis once more in front of the internet. So we're having fun. We're having fun right up until I get eaten by the queen. Okay, I'm gonna play the search card. No, I'm gonna play the Nerves of Steel. But if I have to run in, if I run in there with Nerves of Steel, and then I have to roll for noise in the event phase, in the bag development phase, and I almost certainly will. I will almost certainly have. I'm gonna have an alien anyway. And then next turn I can't fire my gun. Oh god! And I'm slimed. This is such a mess already. How does this always become such a mess so quickly? Good lord. Okay. Well, do you know what? We'll do it anyway. We'll do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. At least if I've got Nerves of Steel, I can't be surprise attacked when the alien shows up, so we'll do that. So we're going to run into here, and we trigger the event, which is event number 6. We've read this one a bunch. We know how this one goes. The good news is there's a manual override port in the engine control system. I'm going to show you guys up here on the camera. How is it? Here we go. Stand up to this. The bad news is this means we have to run 3 EMP shield cables through the EMP shielded cables through the entire infested ship under heavy fire. From now on, every character can place a token cable in every room they visit as a free action as long as the room is not on fire. That's the problematic caveat. And has no malfunction markers. Create an uninterrupted line of cables representing shielded cabling leading from the engine room to all 3 engines with at least 2 of them working. Every time you put a malfunction or fire marker in a room, remove any shielded cabling there. Place event 10 and the story trigger token on the engine control room. Go to event 10 as soon as the shielded cabling line is completed and at least 1 character is in the engine control room. Oh my god. There we go. Event 10 and the story trigger token down in there. Come on, camera. Don't be like that. Yes. Okay, and then at the end of the round, we take 1 light wound on the soldier because he went into the flaming room. Okay, back to the mechanic, who's going to do another search. Come on, tasty yellow items. God, why does this camera do this sometimes? I don't understand it. There we go. Come on, bud. What do we got? Energy charge and chemicals. Oh, God, it's so useless to me, these things. I can't even make anything with the energy charge. But I guess it's ammo, and it opens closed doors. Mine enemy. So I'll take the energy charge. I've already got the chemicals anyway, so... Alright, grand. And we are on to our second action. Which I guess will just be to go into the surgery so we can start exploring the up part of the ship in a moment. So I'm going to do that with the computer skills card because I think I've got a technical corridors card. Using a room with technical corridors entrance. Move your character to any other room you must pass after this action. So my question is whether or not that's a good idea because I could move from here directly to here or here. I'm going to have to roll for noise and I'll have no cards left. Both of which are scary. But it does get me a bit of a... Am I rushing this? Am I blundering this by rushing it? Am I going to get into trouble? Oh no. Well, let's do it anyway. I'm feeling impulsive. I'm going to give up computer skills, which because I'm not going to be able to use. I can't. This room is pointless. I don't need to use the room action in this room. And next turn, I'm not going to be able to use a room action, so there's no point in saving computer skills, even though it's a great card. And then we'll give up the technical card as well, I guess, to move up here. Now I'm going to roll for noise, and I'm probably going to have an encounter. Knowing my luck. Here we go. 4. I'm okay. Where's the noise? It's over here. The direction I wanted to move in. Okay, cool. Actually, I should have checked this first. Bam. Oh, I'm slimed. Oh, come on. Come on. This sucks. Sliming is the worst. And, oh, it's the fire control room. Didn't this happen last time? Didn't I find the fire control room really... This is a level 1 card, so this could have not been in the game. Because there's one of these cards that's not in the game. Didn't I find this really early on last time, though? And then what happened was I just couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, because now next turn, I'm basically going to be stuck in here. I'm going to have no search cards, and I'm not going to be able to use the room action. So I'm just going to be uselessly standing around in here doing absolutely nothing. It's so frustrating. Okay. So our next step is... That's the end of the mechanic's turn. And so we have completed the turn of both characters, and now we're into the event phase, and we move on the time track. It's now an EMP round. Eddie's right. Why was Slimer on the ship? Can you imagine if there's like a Slimer alien that just like zipped around making annoying noises? that would be really funny. I would like that. Right. So intruder attack, there's none. Fire damage, there's none. Resolve the event card. Come on. Please don't be the fire. The problem is, I've basically, like, it looks like I've got time here, but really, I've only got until the fire card comes up. And the minute the fire card comes up, this whole game is over. And that's the biggest problem I have with this particular one. You know? Scent of Prey. This card looks like it's got some green on it. Oh, it's the it's like a Predator Vision card. And it says, place a noise marker in every corridor connected to a room containing a character with a slime marker. Well, GG, I guess. Maybe we'll just reset and have another go. Hey, look. All right. Where did I put the event? All right. So, we're doing back development. Oh yeah, frick! I forgot about the missiles. The missiles are gonna hit the mechanic if he just stands there. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine, I'm not worried. Oh god, it's the missiles. Sugar. I should have gone to this room. Why didn't I go? Oh, because this is the room I actually need. Oh, the missiles are going to blow it up. Does that mean I can't... Oh, for God's sake. I think this might be like... I don't know if that's because of Sedna or the hostile life we have on board, but it doesn't look like they're planning to take us alive. They're firing missiles at us, and there's a big explosion, and we're like, no, trying to get away, but we can't. Put a malfunction marker on the lowest numbered explored room that doesn't have one. Any characters in this room suffer a serious wound unless they have an interruption card. Remove the event token from the game and continue the mission. Okay. This is shit. So now this room is actually malfunctioning, and there's a serious wound on the mechanic, and... Oh, God. Arm. Character has only one hand slot for heavy. If they have two heavy items, they must drop one. Well, I don't have two heavy items. Oh my god. Okie dokie. That's back development. And I'm going to give the cat to the mechanic, and then we're going to drop to 5. It's uncanny how even though this is all random, it just seems to play out in a way that's just like so bad for me. It's uncanny. Okay. Please have the repair card. No, I had fast repairs last time, didn't I? Oh, I don't have anything useful I can do. Ooh, discard any item to place a fire marker, or discard the fire marker in the room you're in. Okay. And I have that. Now I have the interruption card. It's still useful. Discard the malfunction marker from the room you're in. Okay, I think there's a few useful things we can do here with the mechanic. So we'll start, I think, by using... What was the exact text on that event? Yeah, so actually, it's the next marker is just going to hit this... I mean, we assume that the cockpit doesn't count as a room, right? Because it can't have a malfunction marker on it. So that just means that if I fix the fire control system, if I draw another one of these tokens, they're just going to blow it up again. I mean, that room is in the worst possible position for me. Oh my god, I might just leave it there for now. Because if I fix it, it's just going to get blown up again. Oh god. Oh my god. But if I don't fix it, then it's just going to hit the engine control room. Which is actually fine, because I don't have to go back there for a while. So... I mean, I guess... Let's give up demolition to move into here and put out this fire. Okay, well, I can't get slimed because I already am slimed. So that's something. That's a 2. Well, this is not ideal. The hatch control system. Unlock the escape pods. Yes, please. Well, at least it's a white room with 3 items in it, so that's actually not bad. And as my second action, what I'm actually going to do here is, so we're down there now. I can't really see, but... Yeah, we wandered off. We're down here now. Forget about that other broken room that's absolutely essential to winning. And what we're going to do is then play out Pyrotechnics, which also costs an additional card. It says discard a fire marker from the room you're in. So we need that. We'll do that. We'll have to give one more card. Keeping interruption forever. I'm going to give up rest because I don't actually have any contamination cards anyway. So that gets rid of that. That's something positive that's happened, isn't it? Okay. Over to Mr. Soldier. Wait, did I do 3 things? No, I just moved and then I did the room. Cool. Okay. So, we were going to start... I mean, I could move straight through to the mechanic, which might actually be preferable, because I was thinking about doing a search, but I can still search here, and I can search here. Whereas if I stop and around in either of these rooms, I'm taking another light wound, which is bad. So let's give up basic repairs to move into here. We'll roll for noise. Dun 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 dun. Well, that would be a silence, but it's not a silence because I'm slimed. So that was the first thing the game did to me. So I'm pretty sure what I have to do is put noise in every corridor attached to this room instead. So that's great. But the good news is now we can move in using, I don't know, taking aim, because we can't even fire our gun this turn anyway, to move into here where the mechanic is. And then we're done. Our turn, we don't have to roll for noise because there's a figure there. So we can check now. I should probably stay here because I have a feeling I'm going to have an alien encounter. I've only got one corridor with no noise. So maybe I stay here, and actually we can kill the alien together when it shows up next turn, because at least I can shoot. That seems reasonable. So we'll do that, which means that I've got now 3 cards that are basically worthless. I'm going to search for a yellow item, though, because I do need those fire extinguishers, and I might also find... I mean, there's a possibility I get another energy charge, although they're more commonly in the red area. And I could also find potentially a change of clothes to get rid of this. So the mechanic is essentially passed. I can give up when he passes any of these cards, but I want ingenuity to fix the fire control system, and I want interruption because it prevents me from getting blown up with a missile when I go in there to fix it. So we're going to do a search, bing bong, for yellow item. Please be good. Also, hanging on to 2 cards here will prevent more damage from the inevitable alien ambush. Duct tape and fire extinguisher. Well, as much as I love a good piece of duct tape, basically holding my whole set together, I'm taking the fire extinguisher. Is trading an action? It is, isn't it? And it costs 1 card to do. I might do that. I might trade the fire extinguisher to the mechanic, because I think he's going to be... Well, to be fair, actually... Well, no, because I need to put out these fires. Realistically, I need to put out the fires before that fire card comes out of the event deck. And you just don't know where that is. The minute that comes out, it's like GG. So... I guess I'll give up Demolition again, because I'm going to be the one attacked by the alien, probably, because I have fewer cards in hand. So then I can give up Nerves of Steel to prevent that, and we'll give him the Fire Extinguisher. Okay, cool. And that's the end of the round. I mean, turn. I mean, yes, that's the end of the turn. So now it's time for the time tracker to move on. And time for the intruders to attack, but there are none. Time for fire damage, but there isn't any. Time for event card. Please don't be the fire card. I'm trying so hard. Why do I even bother? Why do I even play this game? Guys, listen, okay? I'm so excited. Do you know what showed up in the post today? Okay, like, I really, really like Red Raven Games and Ryan Lockett's games as a sort of general publisher. Like, although, to be fair, I think I like sort of a lot about the games more than I actually like the games themselves, because I like that he's an auteur. I like that he sort of does everything himself. I really, really like his art style and his artwork. I really like the world building he tries to do. You know, I love all of that stuff. But actually, you know, I find that even the games I like the most of his tend to be sort of games that are guilty pleasures. You know, I think actually quite a lot of them are pretty flawed, but I like them in spite of that. A good example is Near and Far, which I actually played a fair amount of last year in lockdown. And I really like Near and Far, but I'm coming to terms with the fact that I don't think it's a particularly good game. But I was really excited to try this adventure game that he published. And so I backed it on Kickstarter, and it showed up today. And I think I've been hearing really good things about it. So it's called Sleeping Gods. I'm really excited to play this. So can we play this instead of Nemesis, please? Can we just put Nemesis away and play Sleeping Gods, please? I'm really excited about Sleeping Gods. And then this game keeps kicking me in the nuts, and I hate it. Oh, Ralph, you started Sleeping Gods yesterday. I hope you're enjoying it. No spoilers, no spoilers. I know literally almost nothing about it. I literally backed it on the grounds that my favorite thing about Above and Below, my favorite thing about Near and Far, are the storytelling elements. And I wanted a game that really focused on that, and this felt like it was sort of focusing more on that as a cooperative adventure game, rather than... I mean, Near and Far has these sort of, like, strange competitive sort of resource management elements, and Above and Below is more like a action selection competitive game. And I do like Above and Below a lot, but it is definitely it is I the so sorry, but it is definitely like it's a weirdly flawed game, but I still love it. Anyway, that was Above and Below that I was just talking about there. I do love it. Yes. So actually, I think this is not even the Fire Spreads card, so I might have just had a highly negative reaction for no reason. But look, just to come back to Nemesis, okay? Like, I think the thing to remember on this particular playthrough is that the Untold. I would never recommend. I say I would never. I would be very hesitant to recommend Nemesis as a solo or even a cooperative game. These are gameplay modes that were added in Kickstarter. They're a part of these sort of Kickstarter market things. It's nice that it has this, and I actually have enjoyed the storybook and the world creation they've done in the storybook a lot more than I thought I would. But I do think this sort of unfair difficulty element really it's less forgivable in this mode than it is in the competitive mode. In the competitive mode, you have to accept that that's part of what you're getting in for. Like, if you're looking for a really competitive game that pits yourselves against one another in a very deep strategic sense, Nemesis is not the game for that moment. Nemesis is the kind of the wild roller coaster. This is why Ollie hates it, right? Because it's the wild roller coaster where everyone's on the same ride, and when something terrible happens to someone, you all kind of... It's like the game we played of Lockdown on TTS with Adam Kopinski was particularly good because Chris was so battered relentlessly by the game in that. Like, if he hadn't gotten so unlucky and then the game turned out the way it was, that would have been way less enjoyable. So you get some really great stories out of the way people cope with these sort of random disaster elements in the competitive game, but it's much less fun, particularly in the solo mode where you just wind up feeling frustrated against the game. And I'm lucky because I got chat here and we can all have a laugh together, right? Because I'm live streaming. But if I was on my own, I'd just be sitting here frustrated and probably feel like cheating, you know? In any case, this is not actually the card I thought it was. Place a fire marker in the hibernatorium. If it's already on fire, bad stuff happens. So it's just an extra fire. So I guess I probably should have let the soldier hang on to that fire extinguisher, but never mind. I hope that was some useful chit-chat. They have a third installment now or never. Haven't heard much on it. Sleeping Gods is supposed to be really good. Yeah, I heard he was sort of closing out the trilogy, but I mean, the thing about... I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the rules for now or never. Like I said, you know, I typically back Ryan Lockett's stuff. I've got pretty much all of the games, although I did... I haven't kept many of them, actually, of his games. I think I watched this scene on Meet Me at the Table, and it looked easy. Well, Ralph, the reason this is very difficult is because I set half the ship on fire in the last mission, and I didn't realize it would continue. I'm refusing to start the whole thing over again, so now I just have to live with it. But if I fail this again, maybe I'll just need to start from scratch. We'll come back in on a future live stream to, I don't know, Mission 4. But it's just, this is the adventure I've been live streaming with all of you wonderful supporters out there, so I want to keep going with it, even though I think I've made the mission actually impossible. I mean, it's already super difficult. But we shall see. Anyway, that was the event card. So now we're going to move on to the intruder bag development. And it's a creeper! Can't remember what creeper does on intruder bag development. I do have a shortcut for it though. Dun, 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 dun. The creeper is remove this token from the bag and add a breeder. Cool. Love that. Yeah, of course. They grow up. They grow up to something even worse. And we already got a breeder in the bag. And we got a queen in the bag. Ralph says he's watched all of the streams, and so luck is Very high impact. So, Emma Force says, I've also received Sleeping Gods. I've read the rules. The game seems kind of easy based off the rules. And Pectex says, I've never played his games, but they look beautiful. Yeah, he does. The production of his games definitely has this really lovely, whimsical art. And he does a really good job of bringing across a feeling of sort of deep lore without putting in a lot of lore, right? Like, he doesn't... I mean, even the little story moments he writes, there's not a lot of exposition. It's mostly just kind of sort of little interactions between characters and things like that, but you get a sense that there's sort of a more developed world going on in the background, which is really cool, and I like that a lot. And also because he sort of designs the whole thing, they do have a really sort of nice, cohesive production to them. You know, he does all the art, he does all the writing. I mean, I think his family help, or I think he gets help from his brother and his partner as well. I don't know the details for sure, but yeah, I think Evan Force, I'm surprised to hear you say you thought it sounded easy off of the rulebook, just because I've heard the I haven't read the rulebook. I literally backed it just on the fact that I like the adventure games. I like Above and Below. I want to like Near and Far, although like I said, I'm starting to reconcile myself with the fact that I don't think it's a very good game. I'd rather just play the story mode and read through the book. Or maybe, I don't know if there's a solo mode. I don't think so. But apparently it's really hard. I heard people say it was really hard. Ralph says, read Ryan's tips on Kickstarter updates. Oh, does it take a lot of table space? Well, we'll have to see if we can fit it here. I don't have a lot of space, so we'll have to see what we can do. Well, I think we got off lightly there with the old intruder bag development. So let's change first player. Draw back up to 5. I kind of want to give the fire extinguisher back to the soldier now, which is really annoying. I'm not going to, though. I might just... Let's hope we get a search card. Maybe I'll get a couple of search cards. And you can find another one before we leave. There's a documentary about him that's being funded on Kickstarter right now. Oh, well, there you go. If that's something you're interested in looking at, then do, by all means, go and check that out. Yeah, he's a very interesting character. But I think, I think he's, worth supporting because, he's sort of, I say independent. I mean, that's how they all start out, though, isn't it? Christian Peterson and Fantasy Flight started out the exact same way. So, but I still think he makes interesting games, and I value, like, I'm not annoyed that Near and Far isn't better, because I really like when he tried to do it. I found it an interesting thing, and I think, that has value in itself. And I hope that he's put the lessons he learned from it into Sleeping Gods, and that Sleeping Gods is absolutely excellent. But we shall play it together on the channel, I think, because I really want to play it, and we'll see what we think of it when we get to it. Illifor says, it seems like there's no way to fail in the challenges, and the battles seem really hard. Well, M4s, we shall see. I hope that's not the case, but we'll find out. Ralph says he met Ryan at Essenspiel a few years ago, and he was very humble. That's always nice to hear. All right. There we go. 5 cards and 3 cards for you, Mr. Mechanic. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. I'm just trying to shuffle all the cards I want to the top, so I'm just hoping that that's going to get me what I need to win this game. Fingers crossed. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Give me what I want. Please. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Well, I did get a search, so that's good. I got a rest. Pyrotechnics is great. Do you know what I didn't do, though? Is actually, I didn't actually summon an alien. Which is a problem if the soldier leaves. I always say summon an alien. I don't know why I say it like that. I didn't have an encounter, which is actually kind of a bummer, because I wanted one a bit. I don't know if maybe... I don't think the game will scale well playing multiplayer because you lose a lot of choices playing with more players because they control the character you probably would have used for the challenge. And of course, I can't address the rules of Sleeping Gods, but I will let you know what I think once I've had a look at the rulebook and we're setting up to play. Having said that, on a personal level, subjectively, I'm very glad that... Well, I don't care, actually, how it scales for multiplayer right now, because I got way too many campaign games on the go. Chris and I have to finish Bloodborne, and then we have to finish Jaws of the Lion, and Chris really wants to do Gloomhaven OG, as do I, but we're also talking about maybe doing Kingdom Death Monster if I can find a copy. So, like, there's plenty of campaign games. Michael and I need to finish Tainted Grail, and I've still got Aetherfields on the go, which I do want to get back to, so... But, you know, I'm just... If it's another campaign game that I'm going to play with my friends, I'm just never going to get it to the table, so I need to do this one solo. Right. So I think that maybe the soldier... I think maybe the mechanic goes back to the generator to put the fire out. No, whoever goes back in there is going to conjure the alien. I've got covering fire, basic repairs, interruption. Oh, I could go back into the fire control system and repair it. Then I've got the interruption card as well. This is the problem. I've got... At least I can fire my gun, so I need to fight an alien this turn. So maybe we go fix the fire control system and then we can just use that room action after we kill the alien that's inevitably going to appear. I don't have... Okay, yeah, so I think I'm going to give up rest to move back into the fire control system with the soldier, which is inevitably, I think, going to lead to an alien appearing. In fact, it can't not. Unless I roll silence or danger, in which case nothing happens. Well, no, that's a 4, so we're having an encounter. Just don't be the queen, or the breeder, or whatever. What happens if I draw the event token as part of the... I can't remember what happens if I draw the event tokens as part of an encounter rather than bag development. Oh, it's level 3, adult. Come on, camera. What are you doing? Why are you being like that? Why are you killing the blue? That's weird. Okay. We'll give him the big old scary one with who's clearly been eating people. Wow, ghost alien. That's even worse than a regular alien. Sometimes this camera, I just don't get it. Well, here he is. He actually came from corridor 4, so I guess he should be over here. Ah! And he's 3, but I have 4 cards in hand, so it's fine. No surprise attack. So now I guess we just shoot him. So I've got the repair card on the mechanic, so I guess I'm just going to give up basic repairs to shoot him first. 1 ammunition, here we go. And each time you deal at least 1 injury, add an additional injury, and I've also got Vital Places as a weakness, which says that if you roll anything, combat die results against adult intruders, or blank results are treated as a hit, so I'm even more likely to hit the adults. So this is a good thing. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Oh, great. And then I have to turn it back on. What is coming? Well, that's a breeder. So not a breeder. That's a creeper. So that's a miss. And that's our 2 actions. So we are on to the next thing, which is going to be the mechanic. And I guess he'll just come in here and help me. I might do a search before I leave this room, just in case I find something else useful. Oh god, the fire extinguisher's heavy. I never could have taken that because of my injured arm. Oh, what a fool I was. Oh well, I'll give it back to the soldier because I'm not dropping my shotgun, and we'll just call it a wasted action because I was an idiot. Um, Okie dokie. So I guess we give up. Do I do a search? There's still 4 items in the fire control room. So we'll just give up a rest card to move back in there. I can do a search in there if I need to. I don't have to roll for noise because there's an alien in there. That we're fighting. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna give up... I can't give up Interrupt. I can't give up Pyrotechnics. I can't give up Ingenuity. I can give up Pyrotechnics. I think I have to give up Pyrotechnics, even though I wanted to use it to put out fires. Just because something's got to go. And... just because something's got to go, and... I need basically everything else. So, here we go. Shooting at the alien. Come on. And if we roll a hit, we get double hits. And if it's a blank, we treat it as a hit. So this is like all the combos. Aha! It's a blank. So according to... I mean, I presume this combos, but according to Vital Places, I can treat that as a hit. And because it's the sawed-off shotgun, it says... when you roll a hit, treat it as a double hit. I don't know if that means treat... I don't think that that's actually true, because... I didn't roll a hit. I'm just treating a blank as a hit, so... that's probably just 1 damage. But we'll do that. So here we go, 1 damage. And show me the alien running away, please. Nope. He's definitely not leaving this time. That's fine. So, back to the soldier. What else have we got here? We got Covering Fire, Interruption, and Nerves of Steel. Okay, we'll do Covering Fire. Ooh, come on. Kill that alien. Well, that's another blank. Oh. But this time, because of the soldier's gun, we get to deal an additional injury. Because the text on that says, if you deal at least 1, deal an extra 1. So there's 2 injuries there for you, Mr. Alien. And hopefully this will cause him to run away. Nope. No, he's tough and he's sticking around. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we're shooting him again then. So I've got to give up Interruption or Nerves of Steel. And it looks like I might not be leaving this room. So I'm going to keep Interruption just in case we get bombed again. So I'm giving up Nerves of Steel to shoot again. I've got 3 shots left as well, so that's cool. And that's 2 more damage. So unless he draws a 5 here, he's dead. So we'll just double check before I put the tokens out. Oh, damn it! This is what I needed last time. He dead. That's 1 dead alien. Right. Get out of here. I'm dead. There's still so much noise around here, though, but better than nothing. Okay. I guess I can put out an alien corpse, although for what reason I don't know, because I don't think I need these at all. And I guess the soldier's gonna pass for his... No, he shot twice anyway, so he's got 1 more action, but I don't think he's gonna use it for anything. And then I guess I'll wait, actually, with Ingenuity, right? Because if I don't fix the room... they're just gonna shoot that room instead. And if I have Interruption on both characters... all that's going to happen is they just malfunction the room again. But if they malfunction the room again, then I need to fix it again, and I won't have ingenuity. So I guess all I'm doing with the mechanic is searching the room for more useful shit. The next turn, I'm not even going to be able to use the room action, which is such a bummer. Tools and clothes. Oh, well, let's take the clothes. Alright, so now the question is, no, I need both of these cards. So, well, at least that's something I can do next turn when I'm not using the room action. I can change my clothes. Okay, cool. Soldiers passing, everyone's passing, so we're moving on the time marker. In a minute, we're going to have the Marines showing up, and they're going to walk right in here as well. God's sake, this is so hard. Alright. Now it is time for the event card. Nest. If the nest is explored, place a noise marker in each corridor connected to the nest. Well, that's fine. I mean, it is explored, but that's just one noise marker in here. I'm not going that way anyway, because there's a slime room there. And it's on fire. Ball. Alright. And then it is time for bag development. Oh, I bet it's the breeder. Nope, it's event number 5. So I think they're just going to blow up the ocean. We're going to blow up the ocean. Nah. Yeah, so basically, if I'd fixed that thing, I would have to discard the interruption cards and then nothing would happen. But, I mean, they'd put out a malfunction token and I'd have to discard the interruption cards. But because I actually didn't fix the room, they're going to instead blow up the next lowest numbered room, which is the engine control room. So that's great. But you know what? That's fine. This stuff happens. And at least nobody takes a serious injury. That's the most important thing to me. Exactly. It's always good to change your clothes and get nice and clean when you're under attack by aliens. Okay, bag development resolved. So back to me. And the cat moves to the mechanic. He gets 3 more cards, which are demolition, fast repairs, and search. And then it's the soldier who's got interruption, and he gets full auto, search, demolition. That's 4. 5 is taking aim. So, Mr. Mechanic going first. We've still got 3 items in this room as well. I would like the soldier to get some clothes so he can change. So this is a EMP round, which means that I can't use my... The Marines are going to show up next round, though. Are they just going to kill the mechanic straight away? I can't remember. Oh, please don't just kill my mechanic straight away. I need him. I need him. Ah! Oh, Fancy Filmmaker, thanks so much for watching the show, man. I appreciate it. Well, I hope you really enjoy the game. Like I said, I mean, I always have fun with it, even when I complain about it. And I can't wait to play this with people again when the lockdown's over. That's my favorite, and I'm really excited for Lockdown as well. The Nemesis expansion. I'm really excited, or standalone reiteration. I'm excited for that, to play that as well, and see what new mechanisms, or see how those new mechanisms that we sort of previewed when we played it, see how they come together in the final copy as well. Right. Well, I guess I'll just start off by doing a search, because I don't see why I wouldn't. Because I'm basically only doing 2 things this round. I'm going to search and change my clothes, and then I think that's it. Do I have, do any of these help me with the... So I could craft a... I could craft something. I could craft a flamethrower. But there's no point while my arm is damaged anyway. I mean, I might find more clothes, but that's actually useful for me anyway, because I can also use it to dress a serious wound. So we'll search maybe for some... No, we'll see what we get. Fire extinguisher and Nemesis plans. Right, well, I can't carry the fire extinguisher. Because I don't actually... I can't... That's actually something that I sort of didn't really consider. So I guess I have to take the Nemesis plans. Which could be useful, I guess. I don't really know. I've sort of... All the scary rooms I've uncovered, so I don't really care about the rest of these rooms, because I don't really have a function I need right now. Alright. So then we'll give up another card to change clothes. Is it worth... What is worse? Slime or this serious... I think I gotta get rid of the slime. Being able to roll silent, and also, like, a lot of things trigger off being slimed, which are scary. So we'll give up demolition and the clothes. Oh, I should reload my gun. Well, no, there's no point yet. To get rid of the slime token. And then it's Mr. Soldier's turn. He's just going to do something very, very similar. He's got a search action, so he's just going to use that. Hopefully he'll find some clothes, or maybe... Well, he can't actually carry another fire extinguisher. Also, I note, though, that the using the fire extinguisher doesn't even consume it. So that's actually something that I didn't consider. I don't think... Does it consume it, actually? Oh, yeah, one use only. It says it right on the card. Blech. So it does consume it. That's fine. What kind of fire extinguisher is only good for one use? Hey, some more clothes. Technical corridor plans. Oh, that's also really useful. But I think we need the clothes. All right. This is what happened last time. I was sort of feeling like things were getting back on track a little bit. And then everyone died. So, if we're going by my normal scheduling, I think we're probably a turn or two away from everyone being dead. So we'll give up demolition and the clothes card to get rid of this slime marker. What rules would you change in Nemesis base game? Fancy Filmmaker asks. Well, I'm not a game designer, so... but I suppose everyone's got some idea about what they would do. I don't know. Let me have a think on that and come back to you. I mean, it's such a sort of like, it's such a sort of like piece of clockwork, you know, everything's linked. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'd change a lot about the rulebook and how the rulebook is written. But that's not really changing the rules, that's just changing how they're communicated, right? And again, like, a lot of the stuff, I mean, a lot of the stuff that makes the solo and cooperative version less enjoyable is not a problem for me in the competitive mode. I mean, I suppose it would have been nice... Well, no, I don't know. I mean, I'm not even thinking about rules. I'm just thinking about sort of teaching and introducing the game to people. So I don't know. I did a search, and then I put on clothes, so it's the mechanic's turn. He also did a search, so that card's gone. So he's got interruption, fast repairs, and ingenuity. So both of these can fix the room I'm in. I can't use the room action this turn. I can use it next turn. I have got my interruption card in hand, so I think I'm going to use one card which is fast repairs, which is a less good version of ingenuity anyway. I'm going to use that to actually just remove this, because if they do bomb it again, I can just fix it with ingenuity next turn, and if they don't bomb it, then I'm set to start using the fire control system next turn to put out the fires. So I guess the mechanic passes, and then it's back over to the soldier, and the soldier's going to give up, I guess, taking aim, move into here. No, not taking aim, actually. Let's give up interruption. Hopefully I won't need it. And then we will roll for noise. Let's hope for silence. Nope, I rolled danger. So that's cool. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Right. And that was my first action, wasn't it? So, what have I got left? Full auto and taking aim. I've only got 2 cards left. I'm going to have to take another light wound, or else I'm going to have to end my turn here. So I've got 1 action left. So I can either pass. If I pass in here, though, I'm in real trouble. I don't want to pass with no cards, but I think I'm going to have to. So I'm going to move into here, the Hypernatorium, which means I'm going to take another light wound from the fire. And then I'm going to give up my final card here to use the fire extinguisher to put the fire out. And that's everybody done! So, we move on the time track, which triggers event number 7. And now we find out whether the mechanics just immediately instigate. I can't remember because I forgot. I learn a lot of games, guys. It's been a while. please don't hate me for forgetting. Okay, boys, the mission is search and destroy. The suspects or the extraterrestrials, sir. Anything that moves. The entire damn ship is moving. Place a Marine boarding party in the cockpit. At the end of each turn, after the event phase, move them 1 space in the direction of the closest character or intruder. Oh god, they are just going to go in and kill the mechanic. If there are multiple choices, the player who currently holds the first player marker token makes the final choice. If the Marine squad enters a room with a character, they suffer a serious wound, move to an adjacent room, and roll for noise. If the Marine squad enters a room with an intruder, or the intruder enters their room, go to event number 9. The Marine squad ignores fires, malfunctions, closed doors, and airlocks. Shit. Oh god damn. We get to use the super cool Marine Squad token. I do have a Space Marine somewhere that I was using for this, but I don't know where I've put him. Yep, there they are, the Marines. They're going to come in here. I thought I had at least 1 more turn, though. Like, it says at the end of the event phase. I think that's a bit crummy. They should definitely, like, move at the end of the next round's event phase. Like, showing up and activating in the same turn is just kind of like, feels a bit too gotcha to me, you know? I mean, obviously, I've played this one before, so I should know better, and that's on me for forgetting. But if you didn't know better, it might feel a bit unfair. I mean, if this is your first time playing it, it might feel a little bit unfair. I'd prefer if they gave you 1 turn of telegraphing that. Okay, well, I guess that's the 2nd serious wound for the mechanic. At the end of each turn, after an event phase. Yeah. Holy cow. Okay. Intruder attack, there's none. Fire damage, there's none. Event card. Short circuit. Place a malfunction marker on each yellow room with a computer, then remove this event from the game and reset the event deck. Great. That's great. I love that. If it's not on fire, it's broken. Right, and then that's the event to reset. I think many struggle thinking this game is about fighting aliens. Yeah, I mean, it's a survival game. It's about surviving, and that's what I like about the multiplayer experience, you know, when you're with other people, because, you know, you don't know if their mission is how sort of And it always comes to this. I like it when it comes to the case as well where people are like trying to work out whether they're going to use the escape pods or are they going to try and get back in the hypnotorium and things like that. And you're never quite sure if someone's going to betray you and be like, gotcha right at the end. You just, you just don't know. Just don't know. Alright, so that's reset. And that was the event card. This is once per turn after the event phase? Is that what it said? Double check that. What? Up. I read it twice already, but... At the end of each turn, after an event phase. See, that's what's confusing to me, because that's not the end of the turn. The end of the turn is bag development. Literally says it right here on the card. So you would have thought that it would be after... At the end of the turn. I guess it should just say after the event phase. Oh, at the end of the... okay, the whole phase is the event phase. Okay. I thought this was called the intruder phase for some reason. Fine. So we'll do bag development first. So maybe, I don't know, maybe an alien will show up and distract them. Wouldn't that be great? Spawn the queen in the nest. If an alien spawns in the nest... There's no bag development that makes that happen, is there? There's not. Damn it. I don't think so. It'd be great if there was an alien spawning in the nest, though, because then I could choose to send the Marines in there instead. Woo! Return this token to the bag. If there's a character in the nest, place the queen miniature in there. If there are no characters in the nest, add an egg token to the intruder board. Well, that's what happened last time, wasn't it? I was getting along okay, and then a queen just showed up in the nest. But that's not going on this time. She's just laying another egg, which doesn't help me. It's not the queen killing me; it's these damn Marines. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Alright, so now it's the end of turn, and the Marines are going to storm into here, which means that they're going to deal a serious wound to the mechanic, and it is leg. From now on, the movement cost of escaping is 2. And if he takes 3 more light wounds or 1 more serious wound, he is dead. Also, pretty much any alien surprise attack will kill him as well. So that's great. If I flee into the hatch, I have to roll for noise, and I'm almost certainly going to die. But I've got this problem where I don't know how to evade these Marines, because if I go into the cockpit, at the end of the next turn, they'll just come back in and kill me. Like, I need to keep 2 rooms between us. What does their AI say when there's no one next to them? They move towards the nearest. Yeah, I can't legitimately flee from an alien either. If I go into the hatch to spawn an alien in order to encourage the Marines to go in there, it's not really going to matter because I won't be able to get away from the alien. And they'll just come in and they'll kill me or the alien or whatever. The alien will kill me anyway. I can't believe they ignore closed doors. Doors are the worst. Doors are the worst. It's true. Ask anyone. Okay. So I think I flee into the cockpit, and then hopefully I can get away and survive next turn. Let's find out. I mean, where am I going to go? The nest? Great. Well, at least I already had that. Well, I can always pull the queen token again, I suppose. That's a 1. So I've got an encounter anyway. Great. Maybe it will be the event thing. Just rub some slime on it, yeah. Nothing like a bit of slime to lubricate the joints. Well, I've got 2 cards in hand. Oh, it's a larva, so that's fine then. No, at least there's no surprise attack. This is my... Just trying to be as optimistic as... Wow. Come on, it's blue. It's not even green, camera. What is the matter with you? There he is, the spooky little alien thing that's going to get me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to... Oh, man, I need to make another screen. This one sucks. Sometimes it's so good, and sometimes it's like, no thanks, I'm not cooperating today. Like, lately it's been very temperamental. Alright, and that's the end of the round. So we're back to the top of the round. The cat goes over to the soldier. And we got 2 cards for the... Ah, computer skills! I could start putting out the fires! Damn it. Alright, I need to actually legitimately, though, go to, like, the... I hope I get the technical corridors card. Maybe I can actually just go to the nest and then flee to, like, the surgery or something. I mean, as much as I want to be putting out the fires, I kind of just need to get out of this end of the ship, because I'm just going to die if I stay here. The Marines are going to kill me. So maybe I could go... They're so close to here, though. And this... They're just going to get distracted. Oh, God. And it's so expensive for me to get away from this larva. I probably need to kill it first. I didn't get the card anyway. I don't think I got the technical carders, did I? Oh, I did. I do have it. I'm probably not going to be able to use it, though. So I need... If I escape, the movement cost is 2. Actually, I could use all but 1 card to get somewhere else, and I'd have to just do 1... So the reason I'm thinking leaving the larva alive might be reasonable is because then the Marines will have to move back to kill it. And that's like buying me a turn. The problem is, this is the turn where I can use the room actions, and I'm not going to be able to. Oh, God. Okay. Well, it's Mr. Soldier first. Alright, come on, Mr. Soldier. You can do it. Let's lay down some cabling. At least I did one. There we go. It's a free action. I believe in you, Mr. Soldier, and your cabling. You can lay all the cable. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards for him. And we've got Search, Nerves of Steel, Rest, Interruption, Covering Fire. That's fine, I guess. I can't put them in malfunctioning rooms either, can I? Or was it just rooms on fire? Yeah. Yeah, God, it's so strict. So I need to fix the airlock if I'm going to go in there. I can't do that. Oh, I suppose, though, actually, I could move in there, and then the mechanic could come and join me through the nest and fix the airlock. Does he have the... I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter whether I kill the larva or use 2 cards to flee from the larva, and then... The only way that's a terrible idea is if I try and kill the lava, and I fail, the Marines will come in and kill me, for sure. So, I guess I have to try and run away and hope it doesn't attack me and kill me. Larvae have very few attacks, actually. Do they even draw attack cards? I can't remember how the larva works. I should double check that. I feel like if they would attack you, don't they just go inside you? Is that right? Ah, that's I wish the game had more player aids. The larvae are a bit special, aren't they? Infest. If an intruder attack is performed by a larva, do not draw any cards. Yeah, remove the miniature from the board and place it on your character board. Yeah, I'm getting a contamination card. So, basically the question is, am I just writing off the mechanic like he's not surviving this one? Because if he gets infested by a larva, I think that's probably fine. Just because I don't think I'm healing all of his serious wounds and getting out of here alive with him anyway. But then the larva will be gone. If I shoot it, anything but a blank kills it. Yeah, let's shoot it. Okay, we did it. It's dead. That's small mercies, right? Right. What card did I give up to shoot it? Doesn't matter. I'm giving them all up, so I'll get corrupt. And then I guess we give up computer skills to move into the nest. I shall now roll for noise and probably have an encounter. Please don't. Sniper Elgato, I'm glad you recommended shooting it. That's a 3. Which is noise in the technical corridors. Fine. Okay. Just gonna have a quick cup of coffee. All right, this is. I don't want to give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna persevere, and we're gonna get through this together. There's every possibility the soldier lives long enough to receive reinforcements from the scientist and/or scout. It is possible. I'm just saying. I believe in us. I believe we can still do it. Nope. Okay. So. Back to the soldier, I suppose. I guess we'll give up our rest card to move in here. We're going to roll for noise, see if an alien appears. Oh god, is this a good idea? This might be a terrible idea. I don't even have take aim. Just trying to decide if I give up one more card to move carefully. No. The time for moving carefully has passed. 2. Well, that's the route I want to go to, but I guess it's not an alien right now. So there's still 2 items in this room. So am I going to do a search? Or am I going to wait to search the next room? I want to wait here. I'll do a search because otherwise I have nothing else to do. I want to wait here so that I can move the mechanic in. And then he's not going to be making noise. Energy, double energy charges. Well, that's good. I needed more ammo anyway, so nice. That is a positive thing. Then it's back to our man mechanic. So we'll give up technical corridors and search to move into the airlock control room. And then we'll give up ingenuity to fix it. As a free action, we can lay down a cable. I think this is the most cabling I've ever actually laid in this mission. You know? It's not gonna last. Oh, Ralph, that's a nice. He says his son is enjoying morning hot chocolate from the RSP mug. RSP mugs, you can get them by backing the channel on Patreon. But more importantly, you can continue to allow us to make the content that we want to create. Thanks very much to everybody. And also you get a say, like today's game is quite the forerunner for what people wanted to see. I guess you enjoy this, you all enjoy this suffering. Alright. So, back to the soldier. And it's, I guess it's interruption to move into the next room. And when we go into the room, we read little story 8. As from what I recall, this is not... Where did I put the comic book? Under the rule book? From what I recall, this is not super consequential what happens here. I did not. Here. Okay. I think we've been over this before, but we'll have it again. Some blood on the wall there as well. Ever since I boarded this ship, an oppressive sense of deja vu has haunted me. Not very well. I'm sure I've been here before. This is my name, my face on the ID. What did they do to my head? We've literally found ourselves as a dead body. If there are fewer than 5 clues in the campaign pool, add a clue. Discard 1 card and continue the mission. Alright, well, that's kind of a bummer, but never mind. So, I also have to roll for noise here. I have to discard a card. And I get another clue. Give me the clue! I actually have 1 more clue token here. I'm using, so, I have 4... Oh, no, I have 5. Never mind, I don't even get a clue. I just have to discard a card. Gee, that's cool. Well, I had to come this way anyway, I guess. I could have gone that way, but I chose to go this way. I don't know. So I got Nerves of Steel and Covering Fire. I guess I'll keep Nerves of Steel in case I'm about to have an encounter. Alright. The token says, this room is malfunctioning, so I guess someone's going to have to fix it, Mr. Mechanic. And that's a 1, which is not an encounter currently. And the room is... the emergency room! Treat your wounds! Oh my god. I actually probably need that. There's 1 item in here. Great. Just 1 item. In the medical room. It was malfunction, wasn't it? So we're going to have to fix that. Great. Good. And I suppose that's a good time to pass, because I've only got 1 card left. So fingers crossed I get attacked by the aliens and not the mechanic, because he has no cards left. And he would just certainly die. Alright, so we're moving on the time tracker. Hey, the Hibernatorium's open. Excuse me. And it's the intruder attack phase, but there isn't one. It's fire damage, but there's none. It's the event card. Place a malfunction marker in the explored room with the lowest room number. Then shuffle this card back into the events deck. Well, I don't have that. I mean, it's the fire control system that's already broken. So the Marines blew it up. So I guess that has no effect. Oh, bye, Emma4s. Catch you later, man. Thanks for watching. And Ralph says only a few more cables. Yeah, only a few more, right? How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8. I could probably get quite a few cables done pretty quickly. If... I mean, obviously not with the mechanic, because his leg is broken. And his arm is broken. I mean, he's really... Why is it always him that dies? Anyway. Ooh, that was spooky. In any case, I'm just thinking maybe I can get enough done. And if somebody else wakes up in the hibernatorium, they could actually just run and finish the mission real quick. Of course, got to put out those fires. And I mean, both of these rooms need to have the fires put out and the malfunction tokens removed. This is impossible. It doesn't help that there's that one event that malfunctions all yellow rooms, and I don't remember there being an event equivalent to that for red or green rooms. So that's just bad luck that these two rooms that I need to use are yellow. Although actually the game set it up that way. It literally tells you to put those two there. So this is really written to be this way. To be this hard. Come on! Right, what did we do? We did the event. So we're on to intruder development. Hey, maybe they'll blow up the fire control room and kill the Marines. Or maybe... Oh, it is event number 3. Oh, man, I do get quite lucky drawing those tokens. Must confess. So I guess they're going to blow up the nest. But they can't. What did we decide last time? I mean, I guess they blow up room number 5, right? It seems crazy to me that that they wouldn't blow up the nest, right? Like, you would think that would be a prime target. But because you can't put a malfunction token in the nest, I don't think. I can't remember if it says that in the rules somewhere or not. Anyway, we'll blow up room number 5 for now. But chat, let me know if I'm wrong about that. I can't remember if you can put a... I don't think you can put a malfunction token in the nest. Okay. And then it's the end of the round, and the Marines are going to move towards the nearest person, so I guess they come along here, into the hatch room. At least they don't blow up my cabling. Alright. Cat moves over to the mechanic, and he's still in the game. Still here. For a little bit longer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, demolition, fast repairs, pyrotechnics, rest, search. God, that pyrotechnics card is so good, and I really wish I was better place to use it. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for the soldier, because he's got one already. Okay. But it's the mechanic to go first, actually, which is a good thing. So I think I just want to move into where the soldier is and repair that emergency room and put down a thing. So I'll give up rest, because I don't have a contamination card anyway. We'll move up in here. Do I have a card that fast repairs? Yep, so fast repairs fixes the room. Oh, the mechanic is so useful. Why is he always dying? And then as a free action, we can put out some cabling. I mean, I don't know if I'm just getting luckier this time, but I think this is the most cabling I've ever actually put out in this mission. So maybe I'm getting better? How many tries do you reckon it'll take me to actually finish the mission? Don't answer that, it's rhetorical. But there we go. I'm pleased with my cabling. Look at that. Some cabling. We're doing it. Okay. Soldier time. I mean, I guess with the soldier, I'm going to go into engine 2 and I'm going to go around here. The comms room needs fixing too. I'm not really sure, actually. No, I guess I'll go into the engine room. Can I do a search in here first? I could. I don't know if I should, though, because... I'll probably just get some medical equipment that would be better off for the Mechanic. He doesn't... Oh, he does have search. Okay, I'll leave it for him. I guess I'll move carefully into the engine room then. That doesn't matter. Actually, I could just move recklessly. Hey, Alessandro, thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, some nice spooky Nemesis. This is, I'm feeling a very strange feeling right now where I'm just waiting for the penny to drop and this to all go to hell. But I also feel like vaguely optimistic, like perhaps this could go okay. I don't know. Oh, it's tense. I'm very tense right now. Also, I need to move the soldier, and I guess I'll just have to do a search. Even though I wanted the mechanic to do it, because if I don't, I'm just going to run away and we're all going to be rolling for noise. Oh, but the mechanic was going to go over there and do that. Ooh, we need a thing in Engine Room 3. We need to get all of them. But if the soldier moves... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, no, actually, here's the new plan, right? New plan. I'm going to give up full auto. I do have basic repairs, so I could repair the comms room on my own. But it's so expensive. Yeah, I'll give up full auto and search to move carefully into the engine room. And then I guess I should check the engine. But I think it's 2 cards. So I'm kind of inclined to check these 2 and then just kind of fix them if they're broken. Because what I want to do here is plot out this cabling and then just give up 2 more cards. 1 more card to move back in here to where the mechanic is. Okay. This is like, I feel like we've gone into the safe room with this music, which is a dangerous feeling. Alright, I'm giving up search to search here for something to heal me, maybe? Where are the green cards? Green action cards? See there. Green items. Medkit and synthetic food. Medkit is dress 1 serious wound or heal 1 dressed serious wound. Oh god, I need 2 of these at least. Which one of these serious wounds is worse? Tick down that to 0. I mean, I guess the thing is, I can dress these with other items like the clothes and stuff. What's the room action here? Treat your wounds. Oh, I bet that would be really useful if I could use the room action. Maybe I just want the mechanic to wait here, actually. Yeah, do you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to give up demolition to reload my gun with energy charge. And then what I'm hoping is that next turn I can use this med kit or even the room action to heal some of these serious wounds. I just got to remember that I don't have too long because these guys are coming after me. Hey, thanks, Alessandro. Yeah, it's tight. Like, it's not, like, great, but also it's, like, better than it has been. You know, we got some cabling out. The rooms are still on fire. I mean, my biggest problem really is that I've kind of just left these 2 rooms for the end because they're on fire and malfunctioning. So the soldier, I gave up search, I guess, but I can't even search this room anyway. So the problem I've got here is that I'm pretty sure if I stay here, we're going to encounter an alien, but I'm also pretty sure if I move on... The thing is, I don't want I don't want the mechanic to get surprise attacked. Because he'll die. And he's only got one card in hand. So if I do have to, say, roll for noise, because it's an adult, I'm pretty sure if you adult bag development, it's not. You do have to both roll for noise. Okay, well I think I just got to pray that I don't draw an adult token then. I'm gonna move in here for one. Because, you know, even if we're in the same room and I didn't spend the card. Oh, okay. Oh god. Taking aim is so useful though. He's soldier's going first next turn anyway, actually. So yeah, I will wait in here. I don't think moving on right now gives me an advantage anyway. And I just gotta hope that either if the mechanic does get a token, it's a larva for his encounter, or that I don't get the adult and we don't have to roll for noise. Or I don't get the breeder as well. I think he's also noise. Alright, strengths in numbers, man. Yeah, good call. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I want to keep this one last card just in case something. I don't know. Pretty sure everything's more than one. I don't think dressing a serious wound at this point really does a lot for me. I mean, I can just do it next turn. What is the what are the actions in the emergency room again? God damn it! Where did I put that sheet? There it is. Dress all your serious wounds or heal one of your dressed serious wounds. Yeah, so I can actually dress all of them next turn, and then I can use the medkit to heal one of them. I think that's probably a preferred order. Because if I dress one now... Yeah, we'll do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to end the round. So... Tick on the time. Oh, I'm so running out of time. Intruder attacks, there's none. Fire damage, there's none. Event card. Everything explodes. Nest. Oh, it's the nest again. Already had this one. Oh yeah, because I had to reshuffle. So weird. Okay, fine. It's just noise in there. And that's discarded. Right, and then it's bag development. Oh, please, 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 just give me the... I don't know. Give me the event token, please. Oh, that's a breeder, isn't it? Oh, I don't check it. It's just... Yeah, return this token to the bag. Perform a noise roll in turn order. Okay, well that starts with the mechanic. So if he can roll a 3 or 4, he'll be fine. Because... No, he won't. Wait. Yeah. Question for chat. If there's an encounter in here, is it the person who rolled the noise that takes the surprise attack? It is, isn't it? It's like... Or is the tie broken by whoever's the first player marker? I can't remember. In any case, this is the mechanics. It's the person who had the encounter, right, Sniper? That's what I thought. Okay, come on. 3 or 4, or silence or danger. Anything but a 1 or a 2, baby. I believe in you, Mr. Mechanic. We can do it. That's a 1. He's fucked. God damn it. Come on, larva. Show me a larva. It could be a larva. Oh, it could be a larva. Or it could still be an event token. God damn it, though. I wouldn't have minded getting an alien if it was the soldier. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, it's the blank, baby! Oh, the blank! That's even better. I forgot that was in there. So wait, the blank, you put an adult in, right? When you draw the blank, isn't it? During an encounter? Or do you put noise out in every corridor? I think it's actually blank during an encounter is noise in every corridor, right? Which is fine, because that means the soldier's going to encounter another alien. And then the blank during bag development means you put in another adult, right? Yeah, noise. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Now we have to roll for noise again, of course, so... I mean, this is basically just what I was hoping for. Like, well, other than silence. If we can roll silence for the soldier here, that'd be great, but it's not going to happen. Here we go. It's just setting me up for disappointment later. It's just getting my hopes up. That's all. Hey, Nick, thanks for watching, man. Glad you're enjoying it, even though I'm getting all stressed out. Alright, so... what are we doing next? That's bag development, so the Marines are going to move into here. And then... yeah, we've still got to worry about those Marines. And then soldier becomes first player, and we're drawing some more cards. I realized I could actually use that energy charge to activate the flashlight, but honestly, I think having a gun is better. Oh, that has to come back. Yeah, exactly, Ralph. The game's it's just toying with me. It wants me to get closer to winning before it crushes me absolutely. But, you know, that's fine, I guess. I really need to draw some good old... what did I save? Pyrotechnics. I really could use... I mean, I'm going to spend 3 cards just healing up. I don't know, actually. Well, no, I don't have to spend a card on the medkit yet. So maybe I just spend 2 cards and then come in here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to... because I need to fix that comms room. I really need to draw fast repairs or ingenuity. I really need to draw fast repair or ingenuity here so I can repair the comms room. Let's see what comes up. One, two, three, four. Show me the cards that I'm looking for. Fast repairs, demolition, technical corridors, interruption. Perfect. And over here on the soldier, he had nerves of steel and taking aim left over. He gets demolition and 2 cards. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to... the thing is, the mechanic is so close to death, but I really need him to not die so he can go and fix these 2 rooms. Wish there was an event card that was just like, spawn the queen in the nest. So that I could just send the Marines over there and then die. That'd be great. Instead of this mess. I've got to dodge him. Okay. I don't really know what I need with the soldier. I don't think I need much of anything. In the engine control room, can you actually change the order of the engines? I think you can, right? I mean, sorry, you can you repair the engines from the engine control room or just look at them? Actually, I think it's just look at them. I'll double check that. That could be really important. Okay. Special rooms, engine... no, where is it? Engine control room. Ooh, tell me... you can check the status of the engines. Damn it, I knew it was too good to be true. Okay. So, we start off with Mr. Soldier, and I guess... I don't really want to move 2 rooms, but I can't not move 2 rooms. There's nothing for me to do here. Ooh, that's no fun. I want to move slow. But I can't do anything in here. Actually, can I heal light wounds in the emergency room? Or is it's just heavy wounds? No, I'm sure you can heal light wounds. Heal 1 or heal all your light wounds. Okay, well I guess I'll do that then. So I'll give up Demolition and Rest to use the room action to get rid of my 2 light wounds. This almost never happens. Healing in Nemesis. And then I'll give up Interruption to move into here. And we're going to roll for noise. Ooh, is there an alien in the engine room? The answer is yes! And it is, in fact, an adult. Warning 2. Well, I have 2 cards in hand, so I'm okay. So, let's do this classic figure. I think pretty much this... I think this was the first sculpt they actually did for the adult. And my my component camera doesn't want to play along, so that's fine. But, here he comes. Ah! Okay, and that's 2 actions we've done. So I really wanted to use the mechanic to go repair that room, but now I think I'm going to have to save the soldier. But first we're going to start by giving up 2 cards. We'll give up Demolition and Technical Corridors. I got any of these, actually. To dress our serious wounds. So at least... you know, we don't have to worry about the leg and everything. Yeah, and then I guess we're just giving up a card to move into the engine room here, where we don't have to roll for noise. That goes away. And then it's back to the soldier, who's going to shoot the alien with taking aim, I guess. Perform a shoot action with your energy weapon. You can re-roll your first roll. So, fingers crossed, this goes well. Nope, that's a miss. God damn it. Then I guess we should... oh, I can re-roll it! Taking aim! Haha! Come on! Yeah, baby, that's a double hit. And I think... yep, I deal 3 because of my assault rifle. Nice. Come on, just kill him, Mr. Soldier. Just kill him. Kill him dead. What's this? No. Damn it. Alright, that's fine though. Back to the mechanic then. I guess we're probably not going into the comms room this turn, but we'll keep fast repairs. We'll shoot it with the shotgun. On, shoot the... oh no, wait, the soldier's only taken 1 action. What am I talking about? Do we shoot it again? Well, we're probably not going to have an encounter this turn because these are both empty now, so I guess we shoot it again. Yeah, I guess we shoot it again. Otherwise, what else are we going to do? Nothing. We just pass. Oh, it's a miss, so that sucks. But, alright, I got basically 1 shot left here with the mechanic. So, I mean, I could shoot him with the last shot. I suppose I should. Probably better to have no cards in the event phase than it is to be in a room with an alien. Well, I rolled the double hit, which means that he takes 2 more damage and hopefully perishes. Yeah, that's right, because I've got 5 and that's 5, so that's fine, isn't it? It's equal to or better than. I'm sure of it. I said so, so it's true. Oh, Nick, ciao for now. Unless, I don't know if you're leaving. Hey, Haggers, thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't very good at announcing this one. It took me a little while to get set up, and honestly, when I woke up earlier, I wasn't really feeling up to it, but then I started to feel better during the day, so I thought I should do it. So now that the alien is dead, bam, alien corpse and piece of cable. Yeah. Okay, we got one card left. I think I'm going to keep it because I need it for next turn. Or I could use it to heal one of my serious wounds. Ooh. Yeah, because I think I just... Yeah, let's do it. We'll use the final card, discard the medkit to dress a serious wound. This is crazy. It's never the case that you actually heal serious wounds in this game. I mean, unless you're playing the cooperative one. But even though so, it feels so rare. Well, thanks for checking in, Toby, and have a good night. Have a good sleep. And enjoy the stream. You'll be able to cut straight to the end and see how it went. You don't have to go through this whole painful process of watching me excruciatingly trying to save this burning ship. So with that in mind, everyone's passed. It's the event phase. We're going into the no room action section. And intruder attacks, there's none. Fire damage is none. So event card. Oh, please don't explode. Please don't explode. Hatching. Discard one egg from the intruder board. Any characters in the nest who have no action cards left are infested by larvae. If no one's infested, though, put a larva token into the intruder bag. That's fine. Yeah, the board is very reflective. Hopefully that'll change when I get the matting. I've tried to do my best for this one. I think it's less bad in this one than it was in the... Sorry, chat's just saying the light always reflects badly off this board. It's true. I mean, that's why we've also got this camera set up here, because it's less glare on this one, but then you can't really see a whole lot of what's going on, so it's just kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Hopefully it's watchable between the two cameras anyway. Right, hatching. One of the eggs goes. We get another larva token in the bag. That's fine. I feel like I'm getting quite lucky with the events. Touch wood. Luckily, this whole thing's made of wood. Hey, Shadow UK 163 and Little Blue Clues as well. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me here as we struggle our way through the Nemesis ship. It's not going terribly. It's time for bag development. It's not going terribly. He said, speaking far too soon. It's not going terribly. It's going pretty badly. I'm just putting off the bad stuff till later. Alright, here we go. Bam! What is that? Oh, that's take it out and put a breeder in, right? I don't have any more breeders. I think if you can't add a breeder, you just add an adult, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Either way, it makes sense to me to do that, so I'm just going to do that. Ooh. Okay. So... Do you know, I was thinking earlier, actually, because that's the end of the event phase, so the Marines are going to move on. They've got 2 routes to get to me. So obviously I'm going to move them into the airlock control room rather than the canteen, because that's the way I'm going. So if I can just sort of keep them following me, that would be great. Right. And then it is back to my turn. Yep, so the cat goes to the mechanic, and we draw on cards. Actually, that's the discard pile. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I calculated it because I didn't have ingenuity last turn, so I should have ingenuity now. I do. Perfect. Okay. No room actions this round. Got to remember that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I thought for when I first started streaming this evening that actually it was going to end really early and catastrophically, and that we might actually have time for another go round. But it's now we've been streaming it for over 2 hours, and I'm still alive, so that's good. That is better than I expected. I thought for sure we'd have all died and blown up by now. So, let's give a round of applause for everyone in chat for helping me get this far. Over 2 hours and still more alive than normal. Actually, when we both got slimed in the first round, I was like, this is over. But not only have we managed to get rid of the slime, we've managed to treat a serious wound and 2 light wounds, which is awesome. Oh, Shadow UK, you've shown up for the dramatic climax, the best bit. So it's the mechanic going first, so I'm just gonna... I can't... What is there? There's 1 item in there. So I'll give up 1 search card. to move into here, and we're going to have to roll for noise, but it's fine because there's not really any noise around here right now. That's a 1. So the noise goes out here. And then for the second action, we'll play Ingenuity to fix the room. Okay. Soldier time. Oh, and I guess as a free action, we can poop out a cable. I don't know actually if pooping out the cable counts as a... When it says a free action, I presume it means it doesn't cost cards, but I don't know if it means it doesn't count towards one of your 2 actions as well. I'm actually not sure what the definition of free action in this version of the game is. I'm still amazed the mechanic is still alive. I'm amazed he's in better condition now than he basically has been all game. It's utterly phenomenal. Blah, 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 blah. What am I looking for? Free action, free action, free action, free action. It doesn't say. Yeah. It just is, yeah. Actually, I don't think it's mattered up until this point. I'm not even sure if it does matter going forward. I'm thinking maybe, though, that it does count towards one of your 2 actions, which could make a difference. I'm just thinking, because free action in my mind makes it sound like it doesn't count towards a... But surely if it was an action with no card cost, they would have just said a 0 cost action. Well, no, I mean, I'm sure that I don't know how deliberately free action was chosen as a term. And basically now, just like feeling quite good about the game, so I'm just trying to buy myself a bit of time before I have to inevitably return to the stressful death part of the game. There are 4 types of actions. Basic actions, yeah, well, yeah, but this is not going to address it, is it? Yeah, I think the intention is it counts towards one of your 2 actions. It just doesn't have a card cost. So let's treat it that way. And I'll try to be more cognizant of that. I don't think it necessarily matters. So I moved in. I fixed the room. So I can't lay cabling right now. But that's okay. We'll just go in with the soldier. So I'm going to give up a search card to move in. I don't have to roll for noise. And then I'm going to give up another search card to move into here and lay cabling. I don't really know what to do about this. Wait, so I moved. So technically by my own assessment, I can't actually do anything there. So with the mechanic, what we're going to do is we're going to lay cabling, which is an action. And then I guess for the second action, we'll search the room. Because I don't really want to leave. I can't use the... Rest has no point. I can't use the room action anyway. Come on, show me something good. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world, Sniper. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Chemicals and tools. Tools. Discard... Oh, get rid of a malfunction token from a room you're in for 1 card. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I have lots of cool things that do that anyway. But it could be clutch. I'm thinking I also just have 1 more shot for my sawed-off shotgun. I could make a flamethrower. Does flamethrower automatically set the rooms on fire, though? It might. In which case, I don't want it. I also have the Enviro suit, which I maybe should have been making. The reason I haven't been making them is because they're not on the basic player boards, because they're from the expansion. So I don't know if I should actually have these in here, because these are from the stretch goal deck. I just do. Keep all the blue cards together. Yeah, so I could make a flamethrower. Yeah, put a fire marker in the room you're in. I just don't think that that's worth it. Yeah. I think that that would just undo all of my good hard work. In any case, we've done 2 actions with mechanic, so it's back to the soldier who's going to lay a cabling. I haven't checked any of these engines. So I don't really know what my intention is to do about that. I'm sort of really paranoid about noise and things, but it might be worth giving up 2 cards to check engine 1 at least. You need the crafting room for them. Oh, okay, so you actually have to go to the crafting room for the expansion stuff? Unless you want to use lockdown rules, which was cloth plus tool for the envirosuit. No, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I'll give up these 2. Yeah, I remember making the envirosuit in lockdown, actually. Alright, so what do we got here? The top card of engine number 1 is... It's working! Well, that's good. That means I now have a 50-50 chance of not blowing up. Wait, is it 2? It's 2 to check the engine, right? And then 2 to fix it? Or no, you need a card to fix it. Yeah, check the engine is 2 cards. God, it's so expensive. Right, I've got 1 card left. Do I give this up to move back into the room with the mechanic? Yes, because noise is scary. And then I think we have to stay here. So I'll probably wind up rolling for noise twice, and then the soldier will get surprise attacked, which will suck. I think it's actually better than him staying in there alone, where he'll probably get surprise attacked with 1 card anyway. I didn't have Nerves of Steel this round, did I? I gave that up last round, damn it. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is just the life we're living now. Mr. Soldier, I hope that you're okay. Well, maybe you won't be the one that creates the noise. Yeah, I'm going to keep these 2 on the mechanic in case he's surprise attacked. Because if we stay here, you see, we're equidistant from the Marines, so they can move back down towards the back of the ship. Whereas if I move in here, they're going to come around this way, and then that's hugely problematic. Alright, cool. I'm really running out of time, but it's life, innit? Okie dokie. Right. Move on the time tracker. Intruders attack, there's none. Fire damage, there's none. Event card. Place a noise marker in the technical corridors. If there is one, each character in a room with a technical corridor performs a noise roll. Neither of those things can happen. There is a noise in the technical corridor, but we're not in a room with technical corridors, so we're okay. Thank God. I feel like I've been very lucky with these events the last few rounds. Oh, this counts as wood. My table's also wood. I'm touching lots of wood. Don't take that out of context, YouTube. Don't demonetize this video. Okay. Bag development. Ooh. There's Breeder in it. Breeder is everybody rolls for noise, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we start with the mechanic, because he's first player. I mean, if I could just get silence, that'd be great, but it's probably not going to happen. Oh my god. Okay, awesome. Soldier now. Come on, buddy. Silence also, my friend. Silence or a 4. God, that's the worst. Oh, okay. Shit. So unfortunate. Oh god, for the love of God, don't be the queen. This is where everything starts to fall apart again. You see how the game let me get to this point where I was feeling really positive? Like, look how much work I've done. And look how I've sort of kept everyone alive. Now the game's like, in your hubris, spending all of your cards, I shall surprise attack the soldier and kill him. Oh, no, it's the event. Oh, I think we're okay. Oh, okay. So it's the lowest numbered room without a malfunction token. So that's actually the hatch system gets blown up. And everyone in the hatch system takes a serious injury, but there's none. Okay, fine. I'm now down 4 of these tokens, which means that there's only 1 left in the bag. Okay, fine. Cat goes to the soldier, and everyone draws up to 5. Nope, Marines move on, but they're going the wrong way around because I hate them. And now the... Now we draw up to 5. Be still, my beating heart. Don't end your turn with no cards again. It's too stressful. Never end your turn with no cards in hand. Or at least try to keep Nerves of Steel. It's such a good card. It's such a good card. Okay. It can be done. It shall be done. I haven't checked engines 2 and 3, so if I get to the end of this and then one of them is broken, that would be heartbreaking. But I don't know if I have time to go back and check it and fix it. I suppose I'll use the check them when I get back up here. And then I guess, I don't know what I'll do. I don't have time. Because I need the mechanic up here doing all of this. I guess the soldier can do it. I just don't want to split up again. It just feels like a bad idea. You know? Between the 2 of them, they have the exact skill set for actually, like, surviving this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 5 cards for you. The tension is mounting. This music actually really kind of helps in the worst possible kind of way. It's 4 cards and 5 cards. And soldier's going first, so I guess we'll just go into the canteen. Can't remember, what does have a snack do in the canteen? Heal a light wound, you can scan your contamination cards, blah blah blah. I don't have one. That's fine. So there's nothing for us to do in the canteen other than look for medical equipment for the... Did he get a search card, the mechanic? Ingenuity, fast repairs, computer skills, rest. No, I didn't get a search card. Damn it. I suppose I could do a search with the soldier. I could. Might. Yeah, okay. So we'll give up a rest card to move in here and roll for noise. Yeah, there's still the fire malfunction risk, Ralph. That's 100% true. Well, that's kind of like why I did this. So I built this bottom part twice over. But yeah, 100%. There's every possibility this will go horribly wrong. It still could be a complete calamity. That's danger, which is just great. See, this is why I want to move together. You know? Alright, and for card number 2, it is time for the... I think we'll just do a search. Yeah, we'll just do a search in here for some medical equipment because that's always useful. Green cards, green cards. Invisible green cards. Oh. Damn it. There we go. See what we got. Medkit and it's the exact same draw again. Okay, well I'll take the medkit again. I don't really rate. I mean, the synthetic food is good. I don't really need a medkit on the soldier, but these also persist across adventures. So I'm not going to say no to having a medkit at some point. You know, it could be so clutch as well. Remember when this mechanic just bled out? That was a disaster. Okay. Then it's the mechanic's turn. And we're going to go give up rest to move in there with the soldier. And then we'll give up computer skills, I guess, to lay down the cable. Oh no, I don't need to give up a card to lay down cabling. So we'll just lay down cabling. Okay. And the adventure continues. Back to Mr. Soldier. I've got 3 cards left. I'm going to go up basic repairs to move into the hibernatorium. If I move carefully, I could put down noise here. But the problem with moving back into this half of the ship is look at all the noise! It's a disaster. It's a disaster. If I give 2 cards, I'll only have 1 card left. I think I'd rather just run the risk of encountering an alien now, and then we work together to kill it, rather than moving carefully, putting the noise down here, and then it's almost definitely going to pull an alien anyway. Plus, well... yeah, the problem is, where's the mechanic going to go from here? Oh, doesn't he have technical corridors? Oh shit, he does. Where's he going to go with that, though? I don't think there's anywhere useful I can go with technical corridors. This is just kind of a... This is just kind of a disaster really waiting to happen. Because really the mechanic can't really go anywhere without the soldier at this point, because all of these rooms are prime alien spawning rooms. I wish I had 1 more card. I shouldn't have searched this room. That was kind of foolish, actually. But... ah, damn it. Alright, the question is, do we move carefully in here and then end the turn in here, thinking that probably we'll pull an alien, and then we'll just kill it, and run away next turn? We're almost certainly going to encounter an alien in here as well. But we do have ammo, at least a bit of ammo. But of course it could be the queen or a breeder, and then we're just going to have to run away. I also only have 1 bullet left with the mechanic, which is a huge problem if he's going to be involved. The soldier's got 2 left, but the soldier also has an energy charge, so that's not the end of the world. I can't use the technical corridors to get to the engine room, unfortunately. Or unless you're thinking one of these engine rooms. I mean, I'd have to go to the engine room 1, though, which is the one I actually checked. Engine room 3 I could go to. There's no technical corridors in the middle. I could go to engine room 3, but the problem is the Marines are right there, and they're just going to show up and kill me. I mean, the Marines are 2 turns away from the hibernatorium. The other thing is, though, I'm almost at endgame. And there's no chance that even once I reveal this, it's not going to be like, get back to the hibernatorium and sleep, which would basically be the end of days, because I just don't think I'd have the time. Yeah, time is a massive factor. I mean, the mechanic could reasonably go through the room covered in slime. He might take a light wound or 2. He'll get covered in slime, though. Shit. Oh, this is really bad. I need to fix the hatch, though, or put the room covered in slime out. This is tough, 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 tough. Yeah, so I think I go back in here and just risk encountering an alien. I don't think clearing noise around the hibernatorium is only really beneficial if I have to come back here after this event up here. Otherwise, Um, I mean, I'd be better off trying to clear the noise around the hatch, but here we go. I've done it now anyway, so unless I roll a 3 or silence, it's going to be an encounter. Ha! So is that his first action or his second action? I don't recall. Crap, I spent so long thinking about it. I think that was action number 1. Well, I can't leave here now, though. So I guess the soldier's just going to end his turn in the hibernatorium. I've got so many cards with the... medic. Okay, here's a plan. Okay, we're going to give up computer skills to move into the hibernatorium as well. We don't have to roll for noise. God, I don't have a search, though. I don't think I ticked down the canteen when I searched it, actually. I think I forgot. Gosh. Now I can... Okay, I'm going to give up one more card. I'm going to give up technical corridors to trade with the soldier. And I guess I'm going to give him... I don't know, nothing. I'll give him the tools, actually, because he could probably get more use out of them than me. So I'll give him the tools, and I'm going to take from him the med kit. And then it's the soldier's turn again. And I'm just going to pass. And then it's the mechanic's turn, and I'm going to give up fast repairs. So I'm going to keep ingenuity. To use the med kit to dress my other serious wound. Alright. And that's the end of that round. God, it's tense. I'm so short on time. I really don't think that this is going to go well, but we'll see. Oh god, 3 turns left. It's not enough time. It's too much fire and shit to put out. Oh well, let's see what happens next. Positive mental attitude. Gets you through it. Let's see what the event card is. It'll be fine. Positive mental attitude says it'll be fine. Open all doors. That's... hug the wood. And then we're going to have bag development. Adult, so it's going to be roll for noise, which is definitely going to come up with an enemy. So it's the soldier first. He's rolled a 4, which is definitely triggering an encounter. Our poor guys here hanging out. This is the Marine Death Squad over here. Kind of hard to see, but it's coming for me too. I mean, you know, if the game was really nice, I'd just pull the final event tile. The final event one, but I don't think it's going to be the case. Oh my god. Pure... Okay, look, I've been so lucky this game. If I fuck it up now... Well, that would be pure Nemesis, wouldn't it? So... A room's going to blow up. Well, malfunction, actually. Oh, I'm really running out of these malfunction tokens as well. I think there's only 2 left. 3, actually. There's 3 left. The last one to go was 6, so this one is going to be 7, but there's a token there, so we check 8. It can't be 8, so this is 9. The evacuation section explodes, and everyone in there takes a serious wound, but there isn't anyone. So that was bag development. So the Marine Death Squad moves back towards us, and we hightail it out of here. The mechanic becomes the Catman and draws 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the soldier gets 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. The mechanic goes first, so I need to move into the hatch. And for the love of God, alright, I'm going to give up search because I'm not stopping to do any searching now. Now the question is, do I move slowly into here? Because with all luck, I'm just not going to come back this way. Are there any items left in there? There's 2 left in there. Maybe I don't give up. No, I'm not going to give up 5 this turn. So could I move carefully, or am I just going to run out of the cards I need? I need this one. I need this one. No, I can't move carefully. Oh, come on. Dun 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 dun. Well, thanks for hanging out, Sniper, and I'll catch you next time. Head over here. Yeah, the game's making me feel way too comfortable. 1. That's an encounter. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually, right? Oh, if this is the queen, though, and she just shows up and kills the mechanic now, that's going to be so upsetting. Okay, come on. Larva. Larva, larva, larva. Oh, come on! It's the queen! Why? This is it! Damn it, Ralph! This is your fault! So that's warning 4. I actually have 4 cards in hand, though, so it's not a surprise attack. It is just a massive problem. And I thought, actually, for funsies, we'd use the Alien King model for this one. I actually have it here because I knew something terrible would happen. Don't get tail whipped again. Thanks, Shadow. I'm gonna do my best. So my camera probably won't show you a good view of this guy because it's not being cooperative today, but if you haven't seen the Alien King, he's just like sort of... come on, camera. No? You're not gonna let me have this? Alright, well, we'll just have to look at this one, which is not super great resolution, but... There he is. He's got a big old massive double tail, lots of spiny claws. He just looks vicious and angry. And now he's here to kill my mechanic. I don't know what to do about this. I need to go through the hatch, or else I need everyone to go through the room covered in slime. They're both problematic. I could start shooting at it, but it's so hard to hit, and even when you do hit it, it's so hard to do damage. My only thought is that maybe if I start shooting at it, I could get it to retreat. Because the thing is, I could flee back into the hibernatorium, but then we have to put out the fire in the room covered in slime. Actually, that's fine, I guess. It's just a bummer because it's going to mean I can do a lot less this turn. And we're both going to get slimed again, which is a real pain in the ass. But I mean, the problem with slime... If we go through here and both get slimed, we'll wind up going in here, and then the king will come in. The only advantage is we can probably use the king to take care of the marines. Because the marines are going to wander in here, and they're going to be like, oh, 2 miniatures, which way do we go? And then they're going to go in there, and the king eats them. So at least there's that. I mean, Ralph, yeah, you're correct. Like, there's no way that. So maybe let me have a think here. This is also action number one with the mechanic, wasn't it? So that means because it's action number one, he needs it. Well, he needs to do another action, but also he could flee into here. He'll take a light wound and whatever the attack from the king is. But that puts him in a better place to start fixing stuff up. The only problem is the soldier doesn't have any means to put this fire out. And I'm also not going to be able to find anything to put that fire out. I think it's safer to retreat back through the hibernatorium with the soldier than it is to retreat into the generator room. Even though I'm so short on time, I think I'm going to run out of time. I'm sure I'm going to run out of time, but I think that's the way it's got to be. So we're going to have to do that. So retreat back into here, leaving the king to guard the hatch system. Oh, God, he shows up right at the end. Well, I mean, that's always the way. So I'll give up demolition to do that, I guess. Yeah. And then I'm going to roll for... No, then I'm going to draw an attack card. And then I'm going to roll for noise. I think that's the right order. Slime. Get a slime and a contamination card. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about the slime room now. This is the right order, isn't it? When fleeing, I just in case I roll silence, I'd hate to miss out on a silence, just in case I should have it. But I'm pretty sure I'm doing this in the right order. Unfortunately. There is escape. Before you move your miniature, resolve an intruder attack. So, okay, that's fine. I'm slimed now. And I gain a contamination card. My first one of the game. Hooray! Where are they? Are they back here? Great. Now I'm slightly more useless. And time. Time is a thing. Wow. I actually managed to do a fairly good job of not drawing intruder. Oh no, I've been putting them in the box. That's fine. Idiot. Do. Okay, well, that's your turn then, Mr. Mechanic. Good job. Over to the soldier now. And I guess I'm going to give up. Now I'm just going to have to take a light wound from the fire because you couldn't get there in time to put it out, you big numpty. In fact, I need another action or else I'm going to... I need another action. Or else I'm going to run out of things to do. That's a problem. Well, do you know what? Chances are I'm going to go into the room covered in slime and have another encounter, and so I'll use my second action to shoot the alien. If not, I don't know. We'll figure out what's going on. I guess I'll give up interruption, move into here, and then we'll roll for noise. Cool. Love rolling for noise. That's a 3. Which means we're not having an encounter. Holy cow. Now I don't know what to do with the soldier because I don't want to pass. But if I leave here, the mechanic's definitely going to have a encounter. And that can't be allowed to. So I guess, even though I don't really want to because it feels a little bit wasteful, I guess I'm going to give up full auto to reload my gun with the energy charge. I would have rather fire off a couple more shots before reloading, but I need to wait here for the mechanic. So that's resolved. And then it's back to Mr. Mechanic's turn. And he is going to discard... Oh, and then we take a light wound from the fire on the soldier. And then he's going to discard Interruption to move into here. Doesn't have to roll for noise, and we'll discard Pyrotechnics and Ingenuity to get rid of this fire. And that's the end of that. Oh, and the soldier becomes slimed. Did I slime him? No, I didn't. So then it's back to Mr. Soldier's turn. And I guess I'm just going to wait, because I'm so short on time. But I don't see any advantage in going into the generator. I'm just going to be next to the king, and I suppose the advantage is actually... No, there's no real advantage. I'm just going to be next to the king, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. I could use the tools to fix it, actually. I'm going to take another damage from fire. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use my action to lay down some cable. I'm just thinking I need to... I'm so short on time. Oh, God. I'm so close, guys. I'm so close. It's so depressing, because I think this is... I'm going to run out of time. I've only got 2 turns left. Good lord. All my good fighty cards are here. But if I leave him alone in here, and we have to roll for noise in the event phase, he's going to get an encounter. I suppose he could run away. He's got no cards, though. Ugh, so I feel like I need to stay here and protect the mechanic. To be fair, if the mechanic dies, that's worse than wasting a couple cards, I think. So with that in mind, I guess I'll just end my turn. God. That king has probably scuppered me. Because the problem is, I don't think I can put out both of these fires. I don't think there's any way for me to put out both of these fires. I think it's impossible. Oh no, wait, I've got 5 turns left. What am I talking about? I was looking at the red marker. Yeah, okay, no, I might be okay for time then. Oh my god. I was like 2 turns left, oh my god. But I was looking at the EMP blast, not the actual turn tracker. Okay, maybe this is okay. Maybe. But we're going to end the phase here. So the time tracker moves on. So 4 turns left. And intruder attack and fire damage, there's none. So event card. Oh, God. Coolant leak. If there's a malfunction marker in the generator room, start the self-destruct countdown. Then remove this card from the game and reshuffle the event deck. Well, the good news is that there's less time left in the game than there is before the ship explodes. I guess that's we're gonna lose on this before we lose on that. Unless of course the game is like get to the evacuation the evacuation pods, and then we're in serious trouble because they'll lock and we'll be done. God, it's just amping up the tension. There's an optional revive rule in co-op. It's in the game modes. Yeah, you can revive people in the emergency room if you drag them into it. I do. I don't know if that's optional. I thought that was just the way it worked in co-op and solo. The Shadow UK just says that there's a revive rule where you can revive people in the emergency room. Yeah, but I feel like it takes so much time, and there's already so much you've got to do and manage that I'm just not sure if it's really feasible. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Oh, God. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Alright. She said, shuffling the fire explosion card to the top of the deck. What happened to the other event card I removed from the game? Did I put it up here and then just shuffle it back in? Oh, well, if it comes up again, we'll just remove it from the game again. Okay, so that's event card done, so we're on to the bag development. And we're going with mechanic first. So mechanic, if you could just draw a larva, that would be great. I know there's like 3 larva tokens in here. So if you could just draw a larva, that would be great. Nope, it's an adult. So we're going to get rolled for noise. We're going to get surprised attacked. Well, yeah, we can't roll silence, but we could roll... We could roll danger, which would actually be fine, because it would just mean the king would move into here, right? I think, unless he moves into there. If the king moves in there, end of days. I don't know what I'm going to do. So actually, I would love, I guess, just bring on an adult. We'll just shoot it. That's a 3, so yeah. Not a breeder, though. If it's a breeder, once again, a big problem. So let's not have a breeder. I'm going to get surprise attack, which sucks. But, you know, there's either that or, I guess, like, set in a room with fire. Alright, what do we got? Ha! Now, this was an encounter, not bag development. Which means that it's noise back out. Just put the noise back out. That's fine. Okay, alright. Phew. It was nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing there. The whole time. There was nothing actually there. It's fine. Okay. And then the Marines move into here. And next turn, they're going to go fight the king. Have fun! Fuckers. My turn. Ooh, is lockdown coming in April, May, Nick? Nick's talking about backing lockdown because he's excited to play Nemesis. I haven't even got through Untold Stories 1 yet. I'm halfway through 1. I need to get through 1 and 2 before that shows up. That's not going to happen. Alright, I really need to draw the pyrotechnic card here so I can put out some fire. If I don't draw the fire card, I'm really in trouble. Oh, the OG stuff comes in April, May. Okay, yeah, cool. I don't think I'll be getting any of that. I'm pretty sure I didn't get any of the OG stuff with the... Because I got it all, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know if they'll send out the playmats. I think some people already got their playmats, right? But I just said, like, just lump it in with everything else. To save on shipping. Alright. Oh, I need that fire card. Please show me that. He was the cat man, wasn't he? So the cat is over here with the soldier. Technical corridors. Ingenuity. No, I need fire card. No! No! This is a problem. There might be time to fix this problem. Maybe. I already moved on the time tracker, didn't I? Okay. I'm concocting a plan. Big brain plan. Okay. We might have to split up, Mr. Mechanic. Might have to split up. Because that fire is going to be a big problem. Okay. I'm discarding it's not your turn. Idiot. Right, soldier. I don't really know what you can do now that's useful, because you have no useful cards at all. And you can't just go stand and fire. You need to find orange weapons and use them. I guess the storage room is red cards, or can you do a room action in the storage room to look for any color? Storage room. It is there. Don't I have a thing I can find? No, it's in the armory. Storage room. Draw 2 cards. Oh, you can choose from any deck. Okay, so maybe the soldier needs to go over here to the storage room and look for a fire extinguisher. Here's my plan, okay? My plan is for the mechanic to go into the evacuation section and then use the technical corridors to move to the fire control system. And then provided I don't roll danger, which would bring the king in, which would be bad, I can fix the fire control system and put out the fire. That's my plan. Meanwhile, I don't know what to do with the soldier. He can find yellow items in this room, so maybe he runs through both rooms? Seems risky, though. Because if he goes in here and rolls danger, or silence, either, then the king comes in. And I don't really want to risk bringing the king in here until I've made some progress. You know? Because, you know, slow down the king. Yeah, I mean, the other option is to hit the king with the fire control system, which will actually cause him to retreat, because I have susceptibility to phosphates. So, each intruder affected by the fire extinguisher or fire control system retreats and suffers an injury. Wait, is retreat, or am I thinking of flee? Retreat is when they go back in the bag, right? I'm sure that's what retreat is. So, actually no, if they did that, then why would they... No, that wouldn't make any sense. I think I'm thinking of flee. Retreat maybe just means they go to the next room. Because it's on one of their behavior cards when you shoot them. But I don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Intruder attack. Attacking an intruder. Combat melee. Why isn't it here? I don't know why it doesn't say here. Retreat icon. Yeah, it is called a retreat icon. But then what's the point in dealing a wound to them? Oh, do you deal the wound to check to see if they die, and then if they don't die, they retreat? That must be it. No, he does. Yeah, Shadow UK says he just moves. So when do they retreat into the air ducts? Isn't there a thing where they retreat into the air ducts? During the intruder retreat, a tree arrow, draw an event card, move the intruder through the corridor. Oh, yeah, okay, you draw an event card, that's right. And if they move into the air ducts, they go back into the bag. Or the technical corridors. That's right. That's how it works. Yeah, so actually, there's every possibility if I blasted him in here, he'd actually retreat into the fire control room if he got a 4. But there's only a 25% chance of that. Right? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yeah, well, I don't really think I have any other plan, though. Because I need to get those fires put out, and I don't have the fire card on the mechanic. And I mean, I could just stand here and wait. Like, just pass doing nothing at all. But I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea either. I think that's probably a terrible idea. So I think actually maybe... What if the soldier just does some fighting? Actually. What if the soldier moved into the nest, and then there's a very good chance he's actually going to get an encounter, which will clear the technical corridors of noise. So then the mechanic can move through into the fire control system more safely. We can kill an alien over here. We put out the fires here, and then we can move around here and start fixing these rooms with the tools. I think that's our best course of action. Hopefully the king won't move towards us. The Marines are going to go in there and have a fight with the king anyway. I can't remember what happens when that happens, but I think they just die. I think the Marines just die. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I mean, yeah. The soldier bravely distracting the aliens so the mechanic can go and put out the fires. I mean, this is the kind of sort of emergent storytelling I really love about this game. Because it's like, it feels like sort of, you know, a scene from a movie, right? Where it's like the climax, you know, and the soldier's like, you have to go and put out the fires. I'll distract them. And then he runs in here into the nest, the alien nest, with his gun blasting. Yeah. Yep. A 1, which is an encounter. Okay. Ideally not a breeder, but we will see what happens. I mean, a larva would be fine. I can just blat that. Hey, it's Larva Man. All right, cool. So the larva pops out, and the soldier's like, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that the larvae is in the nest. The soldier's like, really? And I shall discard, take aim, I guess, because I'm hoping I won't have to fight anything else this round. But also, I don't want to roll a blank and have to use another card. And no, it's an adult symbol, so I'll give up an ammo, and the larva is killed. Haha! How'd you like that, Mr. King? He's like, my son! You've killed my son! I'm coming for you! Alien King Jr., no! And that brings us over to the mechanic, who is going to move into the evacuation section. I'm thinking I maybe should move carefully. I just don't really have enough cards for it. So I'm just concerned about time. Next turn I can't use any room actions, so I actually need to use the fire control system this turn. So I actually can't. I actually don't have enough cards to use. I'm going to be sitting around in the fire control system doing nothing for a turn. But I could. I don't even have the... There are items left. Do I have searches? I do have a search. I'm thinking, why don't I have the card that lets me close doors? Curses. But that's fine. So we're going to move in here noisily. Please don't roll a 4. Please, a 1 or a 2. Let's settle for a danger or a noise, but a 1 or a 2 would be great. That's a 1. Okay. And then we go and we use technical corridors, and I guess we give up fast repairs as well to move into the fire control system room. And oh, for the love of God, let me roll a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. Any number. Any number. Please, just let me have a number. Oh my God, please let me have a number. Please, 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 please. Fuck! Well, I think that's GG. Oh, God damn it. Maybe I should have waited, but I'm worried about time, man. Alright. I need ingenuity. So I guess I'm giving up my search card. Wait, is that two? That's two actions already. So we're back to Mr. Soldier. I'll give up search to move into the cockpit. Should have just gone round with him. Why did I bother doing this? Why didn't I just follow the soldier? Oh my god, that was so stupid. I guess I thought 1, 2 is faster than 1, 2, 3. But if I'd gone with the soldier, I would have had to roll for noise. Someone would have had to roll for noise when they moved in there, though. So I guess it's not the biggest deal. I didn't save any cards, though, because I had to spend 2 cards. Ugh, I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes. I mean, to be fair, I could have just moved them with someone in there and drawn the king in anyway. 4. Well, that's fine. So I'm going to retreat. So that's it. I guess I've got 2 cards left. But I'm not really doing anything with them. With the soldier right now. I'm just going to pass, I think. Actually, do you know what? Tell you what. I'll build a electrical wire in here. Because theoretically, I don't have to go through the generator if I go around this way. So I'll do that, and then I'll move in here. Actually, that's true. Oh, you have to pass after you use it? Oh, fuck, I haven't read that correctly. Did I already do that wrong once? I think I've already done that wrong once. You must pass after this action. Shit, okay, well I wouldn't have done it then. But I guess I can't really give myself a pass on that. Yeah, so I guess that's probably just the end of days for the mechanic. I guess as punishment for not reading the card and being an idiot, I'll just have to let him pass in there. Shit. Read the cards is the moral of this story. Especially if you've been playing for over 3 hours and you're trying really hard not to mess up. Yeah. I guess the soldier just passes then. Actually, no, the soldier, what he's going to do before he passes is he's going to build cabling in the cockpit. And then I guess we pass. Jesus Christ. We're so close, actually, to winning this. But it could all go so horribly wrong in a second, you know? It's unbelievable. This is so tense. Can't believe how tense this is. Okay. So, I've moved on the time track. And the self-destruct track. So then the king smacks the mechanic. Each character that has at least 1 serious wound dies. If not, they suffer a serious wound. Good lord. That tail attack, man. Why is it me? Why always me? Why the mechanic? I mean, fortunately, I actually healed all of my serious wounds. So I'm actually technically still alive. Please don't be a leg or bleed or slime one. Hand. Fine. That's fine. The cost of all your action item cards is increased by 1. That sucks. But I'll live with it. Fire damage is not affecting anyone. Then the event card. So maybe the king... No, the king doesn't leave, right? They only move if they're not in combat. Each character with a larva on their character board dies. Each character draws 4 cards from their deck and scans contamination cards. If they have an infected character card, put a larva on their board. Discard the drawn cards. Well, that's actually not terrible. Unless the mechanic is infected, in which case it is terrible. Damn it. I don't know how well this is going to come up on here, but... actually can't really read that. I'm sure you guys can't either. It looks clear. That bottom one might be... I think there's actually one penultimately from the bottom. Yep, infected. Okay, well, that's just great. Man, this poor mechanic, what a ride he's been on. I really feel for the guy, you know? I do. I feel bad for him. Alright, that's the event card. So now we're on to bag development. It's a breeder, isn't it? So everybody roll for noise. Well, not the mechanic, actually. Just the... Oh, God, if I roll... No, but I don't think... if I roll danger with him, the king doesn't come in, does he? Because he's already in combat. Probably fine. Well, that's danger. But I guess I just put out noise. Because... I'm pretty sure that... well, that's problematic now, because... I'm going to have to go into the main room and fight an alien while it's on fire. Oh, all I need is one more piece of cabling. And then I need to check the engines as well, because I actually don't know if they're both working or not. And if one of them's not working, someone has to go fix the engines, which is outrageous. Alright, fine, but that's bag development with done. I'm sure that the king does not move into the soldiers thing, but I am just going to double check. Make sure that it is correct. I'm pretty sure that they only move if they're not engaged. And you roll for noise. Yeah, yeah. Fine. Okay. Cool. Cool. The cat moves on to the mechanic. And there's 2 cards there. And we're all going to draw up to... Cards. Oh god, we can't use energy weapons this round. Well, that's boned it. I can't move without dying. Oh, the Marines move on as well. God, yeah. Forgot about the EMP blast. Might just be worth waiting. Like, try and get the mechanic back into the cockpit. I wouldn't have to roll for noise. And then I just wait. Everyone just passes in the cockpit. I can try and get that fire card to put out the fire. Right, so mechanic's going first anyway. There's every chance the king will just kill him. But I mean, what else is he going to do? Just stand there and get killed again? So we'll give up interruption to move into here. I don't have to roll for noise because the soldier's there, but I am going to have to take a attack of opportunity. Suffer a serious wound. Alright. That leg again. Or mechanic's leg. Alright, now the thing is, the problem I've got is that if the mechanic moves in here, we're going to encounter an alien, and we can't shoot it. Unless we draw the blank. I mean, if we move in here and draw the blank, happy days. But the thing is, I need... to fix this room, and that's about all I have to do. I put out the fire, repair this room, build the cabling, and check the engines, and one of these 2 engines is working. We trigger this event, possibly win the game, possibly have 2 turns to accomplish whatever it tells us to do. But if I go in there and summon an alien, we have to kill that first. We'd have to put up with another turn of attacks. I'll probably die. I think I should wait. I think I should just literally bypass this whole turn and just try to survive next turn. So with that in mind, I really need something to put out that fire because I don't have anything at the moment. So I'm gonna keep Ingenuity, and I'm gonna keep Search, and I'm gonna discard Computer Skills and Search with the mechanic as he passes, so I can draw 3 more cards, and just hope that I draw, because that gives me what? Or I could discard them all, in which case I'd be guaranteed to get fast repairs and fire. Yeah, that's better, actually. The soldier can always do the other thing. We are going to have to kill the alien as well, but... But then if I roll for noise, I'm going to get surprise attacked for sure, and probably killed. No, I need to keep at least 2 cards. Shit. Alright. I didn't even draw the soldier's cards. Doesn't matter, because he's going to pass too. Yeah, we're probably going to get an encounter in here, actually. And then the leg is going to fuck up the mechanic. Oh, this is so bad. I really wish the soldier was going first this turn, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's either having an encounter... If the soldier had rolled any number last turn, or then this would have been less bad. If I hadn't made the stupid mistake of using the technical card, I actually probably could have won this by now. That was so stupid. Why even bother going near that guy? Forgot I could build the cabling in the nest. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. For some reason I was fixated on the idea I had to go through the generator, and I had to put that fire out. Alright. Sometimes you just panic, you know, you get really tense, and then you make silly mistakes. The answer is keep your cool. Covering fire, Nerves of Steel, Search, Interruption, Rest. Okay, so I'm going to keep Nerves of Steel and Search. And I'll keep Covering Fire as well, because then I can actually retreat and take the other guy with me. I'll get rid of Interruption and Rest, because I don't think I need those. And I'm passing. So, moving the time tracker on. 2 turns left. Next turn and 1 more after that. Oh my god. Self-destruction track moves on as well. It's not going to matter, I don't think. Fire damage, there's none, so it's event card. Oh god, I swear to god, if you move along corridor 3... No, he doesn't move. Put a malfunction in each room with an adult breeder or queen. Well, there's already a malfunction in the room with the king, so nothing happened. Man, I've been getting very lucky with these events. Alright, back development. Then we get to find out what happens when the Marines go in the room with the king. And I swear to God, if he flees into my room, he's not going to flee. Why would he flee from the Marines? I think he just eats them. Alright, back to... Yeah, it's roll for noise. So that means that the mechanic's going to roll for noise and probably die. But there is a blank in here. And there is also... Oh God, but if I roll for noise and I get... I'm going to bring the king in here. Oh God. Alright. Well, at least we've bypassed intruder attack already. Here we go. This is the mechanic rolling for noise. Please don't attract the king, buddy. Come on, buddy, 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 buddy. It's a 2! So that's just an encounter. And we're clearing off all these noise tokens, which is actually okay, I think. I might even just flee this room and leave the alien. Because I can move both characters out with covering fire, which is actually super useful. But there's every possibility that if I draw something bad here, the mechanic's just going to get surprise attacked and huff it. I need like a larva or a... blank. An adult. Well, the adult might miss, I suppose. I've just been drawing the worst combination of attacks. Oh, no way. Well, that's not great, because now I have to put out all the noise again, but still. The soldier's going to have the cat, so it's not so bad. Wow. That's so freaking lucky. I've gotten so lucky with that blank token at clutch moments. Alright. And then the soldiers move in here and we find out what the hell happens with that. There's the comic book. Give me the comic book! So here's the soldiers fighting the king, I guess. Both sides mean business. The entire ship is shaking. Wait, this is right, isn't it? If they go into... yeah. Normally I'd be worried, but all this uproar seems to draw the creatures towards the battle. Good for us. Remove all noise markers from the board. Place noise markers in all corridors leading to the room with the Marine squad. If they're fighting the Queen or the Breeder, remove the squad from the board. Continue the mission. Oh, that's clutch. That's actually finally a bit of good fortune. So all noise goes, except for here and in the technical corridors. And then the king eats the Marine squad. Oh, that's actually finally a bit of good luck. We might actually just be able to pull this off, or we're going to get into there, pull that off, and then just run out of time, and the game will end, and I'll be super sad. And then probably delete my channel. Okay. Yeah, I need that clutch fire card, though. So the cat moves over to the soldier, and we get fast repairs, demolition. Oh, I'm not going to get it, am I? I didn't get it. Alright, it's not the end of the world, but it's possibly the end of the world. Okay. So I've got 2 more cards over here. Basic repairs and taking aim. And the soldier moves first. So what have we got? What we're going to have to do, there's 2 more items in here. So basically I need to find a fire extinguisher. Or else... I don't know, I'm just shit out of luck. Technical corridors, demolition, fast repairs, search, ingenuity. None of these are super helpful. Actually. Taking aim, basic repairs, covering fire, nerves of steel, search. Right, so I guess we give up covering fire to move into here. To make a noise roll, but that's fine. It's not going to matter. I rolled a 2. And then for our second action, I guess we're going to repair the room with basic repairs. Is that... no, we'll use search to see if we can find the fire extinguisher, because it's going to be way more expensive the mechanic to use it. Oh god, please be a fire extinguisher. Please, 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 please. Oh, clutch! Haha! Oh my god. Alright. I mean, very well then. That's the end of the soldier's turn. So I'm going to give up technical corridors to follow him in. Do I have to roll for noise? He takes a wound, so that's a light wound there. And then I'm going to use fast repairs to fix the room. Take a light wound. The fire. Soldier's going to use the fire extinguisher, so I discard it. And a card, which will be basic repairs, I guess. That puts the fire out. Alright, now the only thing left to do is for the mechanic to check the engines, basically. So I guess we give up ingenuity and demolition to check these 2 engines. And if one of these is working, we can read the story point. And if they're both broken, we're fucked. Shit. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. You're ready to jump. Players may vote to jump at any moment. If the vote results in a draw, the player with the first player token has the final say. When the ship jumps, go to ending 1. Any characters not in the hibernatorium when the ship jumps are killed. Mission continues until the jump. Oh, frick. I knew I'd have to get back to the hibernatorium. I just knew it. Okay. We've got 1 card left. Oh, God. Can I feasibly get to the... It says all I have to do is get in the hibernatorium, right? It's not like the right... Or do I also have to get into the chambers? I probably do, don't I? Hibernatorium, try to hibernate. Yeah, I probably also have to actually hibernate. It just says any characters outside the hibernatorium are killed when the ship jumps. Why wouldn't it say any characters not hibernating? Or do you suppose outside the hibernatorium also means not hibernating? Why wouldn't they just say any characters not in hibernation, though? I don't understand. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's... Rules as read says you're okay. Thanks, Shadow UK. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a pass on this one because this has been super duper hard. So, I think with that in mind, can I get here in 1 turn? 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, it's super feasible. So let's pass. And then we've got 1 round to run into the hibernatorium. I think we can do it. Although I don't know if this is rules as intended, to be honest. But fun. Did you not watch me suffer 3 times? I deserve this. I'm moving this on to the final turn space. There's no intruder attacks. There's no fire damage. So I'm gonna resolve an event card. Oh my God. If this is the fire spreads, I'm gonna kill someone. If this kills me, I'm gonna be so upset. Short circuit. Place a malfunction marker on each yellow room with a computer. Remove this event. Oh, I had this one already. This is supposed to be out of the game. Remember when I said I think I shuffled it back in by accident? That one's gone. We had that one already. Oh, for God's sake. It's the fire one. No, 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 no. Yeah, it is. God damn it. God damn it. I can't put this fire out. Okay. That's gonna... I'm fucked. That's fucked me. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay. No, there's no way I can do this. I don't think. Oh, the larva comes out, and then a breeder goes in, or an adult. So that's bag development done, so the soldiers are dead, so the cat moves on to the mechanic. Draw the cards. Alright. We get demolition and interruption. And then on the soldier, we've got search, full ammo, and demolition. Okay, so with the, I mean, I've got to put pyrotechnics down here now. And I've got to give up rest. To do that, to put this out, for my second action, I build the cabling. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to build the cabling in there. I should have done that last turn, technically, before I read the thing. But it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't have a card. So it's nothing. The soldier's turn. I guess I'm going to do a search action. Unbelievable. I'll use the fire extinguisher with full auto, then with demolition. No, I'm not going to, but that's stupid. Hang on, I'll take the fire extinguisher. And then I guess I'm going to go one into here. I'm going to take another light wound, so that's one serious wound. No, I'm going to roll for noise first. One. And that's it. So yeah, then I take a serious wound. Body. You draw 4 instead of 5 action cards. Well, that's not going to have any impact right now whatsoever. But it will probably come back into play and kill me later. Alright. Then it's the mechanic. He gives up interruption and demolition. Move into the room with slime. He doesn't have to roll for noise in here, so he's rolling for noise in here. It's a 1, so we put out noise here. And then he takes a light wound. And then it's back to soldier. He gives up full auto to move into here. He doesn't have to roll for noise. Gives up taking aim and the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. And that's it, because that's 2 actions. The mechanic, as a free action, builds the cabling back in here. And then he gives up search to move into the hibernatorium. And the soldier ended his turn, so he should have taken a light wound there. So that's danger, which means noise in every corridor, but I'm not going to put it out because the soldier just gives up nerves of steel. Move back into here. I don't have to roll for noise because there's a model. And then we initiate the jump with no cards left. And it's done. You guys. I mean, we're very fucked up. The mechanic takes 1 more light wound and he's dead. The soldier's got a light wound and a body wound, which sucks. Body's like the worst. I also lose this fire extinguisher, which I forgot to discard. But they're both alive, and we've still got 2 characters left, I think, in hibernation. And we jump. So I guess that means we got through it. Like I said, I'm not too sure about that not having to get into hibernation. I'm pretty sure when the captain and the scout were doing it, I made them get into the hibernation, but I don't know if the text was different on that mission. Or if I just ruled differently, but I'm going to give myself a pass on this one, because that was hard as balls, and I don't want to do it again. Oh my god, that was so tense and difficult. I mean, it's actually great. Like, it is so tense the whole time. I can't believe how tense that was. But I think it's, I think, no, that couldn't have been more clutch. One light wound, no cards left. I mean, oh my god, that was so clutch. I think I used up all the fire extinguishers on the ship. The ship's still partially on fire. You're good to go. Crawl into your tanks, people. Okay, yeah, so I guess that's the technicality. Hold on, there's still something we have to do. That's the scientist. He is still technically alive in my game. I've compiled the remaining logs from this ship. We need to broadcast them. You're kidding, right? We don't even know if the comm array is working. She's right. There's no time. Hold on. If we die now, it will all be for nothing. People deserve to know about these things. About the Nemesis. All players take a vote. Jump away immediately. Go to ending 3. Postpone the jump to send the signal. To win, get to this room, make sure it's not malfunctioning, and use its room action to send the signal. Well, I can't. I don't have time. Unfortunately, Mr. Scientist, even though the comm room is here, and it is working, and we only really need one more turn to get there, we don't have one more turn. This was the last one. That kind of makes me feel bad about that time I passed up in the cockpit, but never mind. So we go to ending 3. We didn't have time. They know we're about to take off, and they hate the idea of losing. They'd rather risk a nuclear explosion near a populated area, billions in collateral loss of life. They're no better than the creatures that hunt us. All green, jumping in 3, 2, 1, now! We didn't even have a chance to learn what went wrong. Too much battle damage? Faulty connection? Or did the jump drive finally give its ghost? One last moment of terror, and like that we were gone. All characters die. Go to mission 4. Oh man. That's kind of a bummer. Mission 4, post-mortem. What is this? I'm just going to have a quick look at this to see what it says, but I think there's another thing we can do. Okay, so there's a... yeah, this is fine. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll be back to find out what happens in the next mission. But I'll tell you one thing, when the ship blew up, the king died! So, ha! That's a moral victory, I guess. Ralph, third time is the charm, buddy. That was awesome and tense as hell. And I'm so glad we did it. And it's time for me to sign off. But thanks so much for hanging out here, folks. That was awesome. I had tons of fun. That was really, really tense. But I'm so glad that we tried again, and I'm so glad you guys voted for it. So if you've enjoyed this series, this playthrough of Nemesis, then you know this was chosen by the patrons on Patreon. So do check that out. I'm always sort of interacting with people there, or trying my best to, and sort of work on what we're going to play and talk about that kind of thing, and just engage with people there. So if you thought about maybe supporting the channel, that would be awesome. If you take a look at the Patreon, it's only $1 to unlock all of the posts, and $5 for a vote. That's monthly. So, and also, you know, we're always working on new stuff as well. We'd really like to grow the channel and do more content. So that's only made possible by the Patreon support. In the meantime, thanks everyone who came on this adventure with me. Thank you so much. I really had a blast. This has been great fun. And I guess we'll be back for part 4 in the future. So if you want to make sure you don't miss it, subscribe to the channel or turn on your notifications or whatever. And Shadow UK, thanks for hanging out at the end. Eddie, Travis, Ralph, thanks everyone for being here. Barely Protestant, thanks for hanging out, and this has been awesome fun, and I'll see all of you all in the next video. Maybe we'll do a Sleeping God soon or something like that, and hopefully Chris and I will be back soon as well to finish off Bloodborne. And who knows, more exciting stuff in the future too. But have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all very, very shortly. Bye!